out. But I'm not gonna make you watch the video or anything. So the beginning won't have music. Um, it's just gonna be theater of the mind real quick. Your
What?
computer's not turning on. There's no music yet. If you're fortunate enough to get into Roll20 when the music turns on, you're fortunate enough. If you're not, it doesn't matter that much. Um, a recap of last session. You you two at the time, uh, found the orb in the dungeon, thanks to a lich, I guess. He kind of opened some doors for you after you alerted him. And then you grabbed it. You witnessed an extremely large explosion. You blacked out. You woke up on a spaceship, saw a planet torn in half, met three individuals, hung out with those three individuals until you found out they were robots, tried to kill them. Eve shot a rocket at you, and you all suffocated in
I
space,
mean,
waking up in a dark room with two spotlights. No, not two. Two is too little. You saw a row of spotlights turn on as they lined a runway. And as you heard this beeping, you saw two figures at the beginning of the runway, and the female elven figure lifted her hand in the air and snapped. And as she snapped, this loud pulsating music filled the room, and the entire room began to flash.
One sec, I think I need to use noise suppression.
The entire room began to flash in phases of black and white and multicolor, and they started making their way down the runway. And you got a good look at them while they were doing this. First of all, these folks were stunning, supermodel material. Like you think a textbook elf. This is a textbook elf, the definition of perfection. They were voguing their minds out down the runway. And they got to the end of the runway, and they looked at the three of you, and the male said, "Welcome to Wonderland." And the female, hold on.
you said she appeared next to me, didn't you?
She was on the runway, yeah, and you were looking at her, and then suddenly, you heard her voice behind you, and she says, you asked her, what you needed to do, and she appeared behind you, and she said, "Simple, survive," and she put her hand on your shoulder, in a sort of like a praying mantis arm. It wasn't a praying mantis arm, but you know the position where you sort of bend your elbow, and she puts your hand on your shoulder. And I told you what was really strange about that. And the rest of you don't notice anything weird. So that's about where we are. And the female elf says, "Well, let's get this show on the road." And she motions to a door as lights line the path to the door. And it's a big stone door, and two spotlights shine directly onto it.
Oh, God.
Can you guys hear that? Because I'm not sure if that's too loud.
No, we can't.
To cover.
Okay. No, we can't. She kind of looks at the female elf. Is she still next to her?
She pointed at the door, and she's just sitting there pointing at it with this sort of like devoted glare at it.
Okay. She looks at her and says, What do you mean by survive? Looking at the
Simple.
door, not liking any of this.
In Wonderland, you must go through a series of trials to get what you most desire.
Like one desire or all of them?
Just your biggest.
Okay. She's waltzing to the door. She isn't even looking back. I will be on Roll20 in just a moment, by the way.
Okay, yeah.
My thing's working again.
And there is no map for this. Like I said, this is going to be very theater of the mind and very dependent on my improvisation skills. What are the two of you doing?
1 second. I've just been wandering around my room trying to find hell my clothes are because they seem to have disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my fuck, right.
I'm gonna go to the door.
You're gonna go to the door. Okay, yeah. The door opens in.
1 second, I'll be right back.
Okay, well, the door does not open.
Christ.
So, how's your days going?
Well, seeing it's been going on for roughly 26 minutes, it's going all right, I think.
I mean, like, out of canon in character.
Oh, okay. Oh. Then Edward says, he says, "Oh, my day's going great."
Yeah, mine would be great too if this guy stopped being in stasis. But you know.
Does he do this often?
Yeah, and the other one. You're not really sure when it stops. I'm Shira, by the way.
Edward, the pleasure's mine.
Indeed. None of this I'm actually saying, but you know, it's fine. It's just like,
Well, I told you their
Yeah.
names, so it's fine.
yeah. Yeah, I already have it noted down, so I remember they. So, Edward, how's the kids?
Children?
Right. Okay. How's the parents? How's the mum and dad? Married?
Long dead.
Oh, I'm sorry for your loss.
Don't
Are you
be.
two? Okay. Are you two together? Are you
Are you saying this
are
in
you
canon?
siblings? No, none of this is
Okay,
actually
well then he's
happening.
not gonna. I'm not gonna
doing a
respond to
filler.
that.
Right, fair enough. I mean, theoretically, I'd say congratulations if you were together, but you know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Genuine. Is that your character having genuine confusion, or is it you having genuine confusion?
It's me waiting for Rory to hurry the fuck up.
No,
Yeah,
Gold
that was-
Saint.
that was
Genuine
very,
confusion.
very.
Like,
Well, we can
You
just listen to this
confused.
background music.
I don't hear any music unless you haven't started.
I
it
just
yet.
started it.
It's very quiet.
Yeah, I turned it down. I could turn it up if you want.
by the way, are you recording?
I am recording.
Cool.
Oh, Roy's back.
Yeah, my brother completely unwired my computer, so I need to rewire it.
How?
He just unplugged everything, so I need to replug everything in.
Why?
Why though?
Because he's an asshole. I mean, he played hardcore porn on my computer in the middle of the day. What do you expect of him?
So can we continue while you plug things in?
Yeah, we can
yes,
we can do that.
Yeah, why?
Okay. The three of you walk over to the store, and it begins to open with some loud music. And once again, as you step in his room, it's just pitch darkness, and you walk through, and Percival, you look behind you because you came in last, and you realize that
Okay.
the door didn't slam shut aggressively. Rather, the door just isn't there anymore.
Yay.
Okay, that passive perception finally doing shit. I see.
And
We don't need to look.
you see a wheel in the center of the room. And it's a very colorful wheel as two spotlights shine directly onto it. And you hear Edward's voice.
As a player, do I know this is like one of those spinny wheels with all the different shit it can land on?
Yes. Roulette wheel even is something you'd compare it to. And you hear Edward's voice come on over just throughout the room. It's throughout the entire room. It's very strange. And he says, "This is one of our favorite parts of the game. Welcome to the Wheel of Sacrifice." And he says, "The rules to the wheel are simple. Spin the wheel and sacrifice what you What'd you land on? Something very, very small. It's not that big a deal.
I definitely do not trust that.
And Jay finally realizes. He says, if you'll direct your attention to the other side of the room, and 2 more spotlights turn on, and they're shining on another stone door with 4 empty dots above the door, and it says, and he says, you'll have to spin for each individual in your party.
Does it show the results, or is it just a blank color?
Oh, it shows the results, and I'm actually going to send the wheel to you right now.
Me?
The fact that Jay knows what this is and is hesitant about it, it scares me.
I just need to plug in my mouse now.
Whiskey and I talked in depth about what he's currently doing in the past.
He
Okay.
ignored me. He
Damn.
didn't take
No,
my
no, no.
advice.
I
What do you get
considered it, but I also said, Whiskey, this is really ruthless.
That's funny though.
And he says, so, we'll need the 4 of you to spin one time. Who's
What will you
first?
do if I don't feel like spinning?
Well, you can,
I'll spin it.
if you don't spin, you can't move on.
Then why don't I just kill you and move on myself?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, you're
Really?
funny.
No, I'm not saying I will do it. I'm testing him.
I don't give a shit, like, out of character. Roy, I don't give a shit what you're doing. This is so dumb.
No, I'm sorry. I don't think you could kill me.
That's what you think.
I'll spin the wheel first.
Question. How long ago did I just watch Percival get the beat shit out of again?
Oh, that was
a
like a
minute
few.
ago,
That was a
right?
few minutes ago. By the way, you guys all received a long rest when you touched the orb.
Yeah.
Lydia comes on. You hear her, and she says, "Oh, by the way, you can always refuse to take your sacrifice for punishment."
But before that, there's just something I need to discuss with one of my compatriots.
Take your time.
And at this, I'll turn around, look at Shira, and say, Shira, did you perhaps take a mask from me? And I'll be whispering.
Genuine confusion.
So, Shira, you never took a mask from me. So, did you perhaps ever take a mask from anywhere that you saw?
Can you repeat that? Sorry?
Did you ever find a small mask and take it? Perhaps from me or somewhere else that we've been?
She looks genuinely confused.
You hear Edward, drama.
I can't roll insight right now, but Jay says she's genuinely confused.
You
so I'm
can if
gonna
you'd
leave
like.
it. I can't.
Oh, just roll a d20 if you. I can roll it for you if you really want to roll it.
Sure.
Wow. Are we able to see this roll?
Yeah, sure.
Wow. You're not believing me, Rory? Whiskey and Rory, technically?
You've lied to me before.
He likes inciting a lot.
Actually, I haven't
Is
lied
this
to you
ever gonna
before.
work?
That's a lie. I haven't lied to you before.
Oh, that's strange. Why is this not
About the
functioning?
little vial thing, I'm talking about that.
That I didn't lie to you, I lied to him. You weren't part of that
Oh.
conversation until you shoved yourself into it.
I was sitting
That's
there.
strange.
That doesn't mean you're part of the
sheet
conversation.
Isn't working.
Armor of Agathis, why did it roll 5 and
Okay,
not just a regular?
I'm gonna have to reload because I think Rory's character sheet broke.
What do you mean, Jay? That's what
Why?
Armor of Agathis does.
Yeah,
I'm just
I
gonna
realized
roll
that
a
I said that, and I was hoping
d20.
no one would catch up.
Why did you roll armor of Magnus?
Oh my
Because
fuck,
it's not
Rory.
working. You do not know if she's telling the truth or not.
What did I roll?
A 4
3.
plus 6,
Hmm,
not enough.
yeah.
To decide anything. So yeah, you don't know if she's telling the truth or not. So you can leave that up to your character. But back to the wheel.
Oh yeah, he probably believes her.
Okay, yeah, sounds good. Well, looks like first up is you, and you just sort of feel a presence around you, Alex, because you said you were gonna go first. So go ahead, spin the wheel I sent you.
We can't see it, by the way.
The wheel I sent
That's
it to you in
because it's-
Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't exist.
No.
Yeah, did you DM?
Did it break?
I
You
think you
didn't.
just.
We don't see anything.
I'm looking at it right now.
You gotta
Where?
click to spin.
What chat?
It's in your
Uh,
PMs, your DMs.
Yeah.
Oh,
Your
okay.
DM,
I-
Jaden.
You
Hi.
said we're gonna be sending you an image, and I didn't see
No.
an image.
No, I said I'd be sending you a wheel.
Whiskey, I got color palette. What does that mean?
You hear Edward go, oh. Well, this is simple and interesting. Alex, this is an interesting one. Races are of all different colors and types, but you're just human, pretty much. We want one little thing.
Mm-hmm.
Just something from your heritage. And what this means mechanically is they want you to sacrifice one racial feature of your choice.
Sure.
Any racial feature you're gonna have to sacrifice.
Let me go find my racial features.
Which means you will not gain the benefits of it. Period.
Mm-hmm. Probably the dark vision from it.
Okay. So, how much dark vision is that?
30. So I lose my 150 dark vision. How's that?
Okay, yeah. Edward says, well, that seems fair enough. And you see one of the circles of the 4 above the door light up, and you feel your eyes sort of just drain a little bit. And he says, all right, who's next?
Sorry, I'm just sorting shit right now.
Then I guess it's me, even though my character wouldn't go second.
I mean, I can
Thanks.
spin the wheel.
No, you cannot, Gold.
No, you can't.
You can't, unfortunately.
Okay.
If you spin the wheel for another player, it does not end well.
For me or for them.
All right, so what'd you get, Jay?
I'm clicking now.
All right.
Okay. It's okay. I don't like any of this.
You shouldn't.
Nothing. I got nothing.
Which one did you get, Jay?
I'm just gonna put that there.
Can't wait to see your misfortune.
Whiskey.
Skull. You lose your whole skeleton.
Let's see
That'd be
here.
Whiskey.
Oh,
Whiskey.
looks to me like someone has a little bit of bad luck.
Whiskey, I told you not to
He
fuck me.
spinned hand.
You lose your hand.
Well, we don't want to be too gruesome about this, do we, Lydia? Well, no, not too gruesome. We don't want to discourage them now, do we? And you hear Edward, he goes, here's what we'll do. One finger. That's all I'm asking. One finger. Anyone, any of your choice. You have 10 of them. You're being greedy, honestly. You'll have 9 other ones.
She just points to her marriage finger.
You want to get rid of that one?
She nods.
Now, this isn't going to hurt at all. It's going to be very simple. We're not going to send anyone in there to rip it off or anything. And you hear a snap, and you're looking at your hand, and it was there. The finger was there. Now it's just not.
Oh, I'm gritting my teeth out of character. I hate it every second.
That's what happens when
Is there a penalty for that?
A penalty? No. Because you chose a decent finger. You chose a finger that's not going to be that big a deal.
Thumb.
And oh, that would have been horrendous for you. That would have had a lot of consequences.
Yeah.
And he says, well, that was simple enough, now wasn't it? And you see another light above the door turn on, and there are 2 more lights. And Edward says, now that I'm doing a head count, it's very strange to me that there are 4 lights. Whatever.
So one of us is gonna have to do 2.
Well, whoever's in the room with you must step forward and do theirs. You could do it for them as well if you'd like.
I'll do mine, and I'll see how it goes. And I'm gonna open that wheel up, and I'm gonna click it. What am I gonna get? Color palette.
Oh, we just rolled this. This is quite boorish, but I guess we can do something along these lines. Well, same as your friend, you're gonna have to sacrifice something involving your heritage, which means mechanically you're going to have to sacrifice a racial trait.
Oh.
Which as a human, I'm not sure you have much to give, but well, that's just how it goes.
Okay, let me look.
Am I gonna be the only one that can see in the dark? Oh wait, you already can't.
Yeah.
Wait, humans have 0 features.
Yeah.
Except for their skills.
Mm-hmm.
Which isn't really a feature.
Yes, it is.
You can get rid of my history, but you can just I'll just get rid of my history.
History proficiency?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. You say that, you say you say something along the what do you say in character?
I mean, while I was growing up, I was taught a whole lot about history. It's not going to do much more for me here.
That seems fair enough for a human. Well, oh, they do get 2 proficiencies.
Oh, they get 2?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're gonna have to. He says, well, that's not quite enough. I know enough about humans to know that you can give a little more than that.
Can I give my animal handling?
Sure.
Okay. I don't like animals, but I was taught how to deal with those.
Okay. Yeah, he says, sounds good to me. And you hear another snap. And you were thinking, so you were actively thinking about these 2, you were thinking about history, you were thinking about how to take care of these animals, and your mind flashes back to sitting in a library with your parents teaching you and your siblings how to.
Oh, didn't teach me.
Oh, sorry, yeah, you're not your siblings. Yeah, your parents teaching you and teachers how to, recall history and the such. And you flash back to the stables as you were taught to, not very well, take care of horses. But what you mainly flash back to is the first time you grabbed that orb. And then just as fast as the memories came, they're just gone. And you lose those 2 proficiencies. And he says, well, that's that. It's just one more spin, it seems. And the 3rd light lights up, and there's one more light above the door. Which of you haven't spun yet?
Well, there's only 3 of us, and we've all spun.
Well, that just can't be right. We're counting 4 on our chags.
Wait. Hold up.
The backpack? That's the only other living thing I can think of.
You hear a cough from behind Shira's back.
Bags cut like out of character. Can he do even spin?
He's gonna have to
He's
figure
not
it
strong
out.
enough. He says, Shira, I'm not strong enough to spin that wheel.
Wait, I have an idea.
No, I know what's going
I'm-
on, and I think I know how to do it. I
Okay.
think I know what's
What's that?
going on. Shira, you might want to stand a ways bit back.
She steps back, which does nothing because the bag's on her back.
No, like, you might want to get a far distance away from me, like, as far as you can.
How far away is the wheel?
Probably about 10 feet from you at the moment.
Okay, she just walks over and she's gonna half. You know when people like have the bag only one strap over their shoulder?
Yeah.
She's gonna do that, and then you know how on the wheels they have those things you put your hand on and pull. She'll put the other strap on that and then help him pull it.
Okay. Yeah. He'll spin the wheel.
Do you want me to spin again?
I can do it. It's okay.
I was gonna do something, but okay, if it's really the bag.
Is it?
Is it the bag? I'm not.
Do they
Okay.
say anything when that happens?
He spins the wheel with your help, and he says, I guess that's acceptable. And you see the wheel stop on wand.
Mm-hmm.
And they say, well, this is quite disappointing. I guess you get off scot-free. And the bag says, I get what? And they go, well, you don't have any anything really magic oriented. This is extremely disappointing. No, I see. Oh, we're gonna need something from inside that little hole of yours. And he says, what does that mean? And Edward says, well, it's simple. It looks to me like you have some valuable items on your person, if you could call it that. What this means mechanically is he's going to have to give up a magic item.
He doesn't
Which
have any.
he just happens to have one, because you gave him the chisel.
Ah.
And he had just identified that too. So that's unfortunate.
Really? He didn't tell me what the chisel does?
He never asked. And he said,
I said
all
tell
I
me.
got is this chisel here, but I don't really want to give that up. And Edward says,
I'll walk around and say, what does the chisel do?
it makes runes.
Room.
They're not amazing runes, but the runes are the same. It's a pretty chisel though.
Blaze at withholding a little bit.
Do I need to give it up? And nobody says, well, you can refuse the punishment. I mean, refuse the sacrifice and receive a punishment.
What is the punishment?
There's no way I'd tell you that.
Golden.
Yeah, I
Good luck.
guess. He goes, I guess this is, if it's a punishment, I don't want to lose more than I already got, you know? So he will, spit up the chisel, and I'll actually send you guys exactly what this did, because you're never going to see it again. What's lost in Wonderland cannot be returned.
In my defense, I did say, tell me when you figure out what the chisel did.
There
did
hasn't
say that.
been a really great moment for that. So it's not amazing. Yeah, it's uncommon. What about it? Too much to read. Yeah, I mean it's just you're never gonna see it again.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, and you can see with Holden, if he could cry, he would be right now. And the fourth and final light lights up above the door, and he says, "Congratulations, you finished round 1." And the door opens, like I said, and you see inky blackness beyond that door. And even with your dark vision, you can't seem to see through this darkness. They said, let's move on.
Oh, by the way, you only just recently told us that we got a long rest,
Mhm.
and I didn't want to interrupt you earlier, but now since we're done with that little part, am I allowed to change my spells?
Sure. Quickly,
Okay.
you hear Lydia. I assume you three are walking through the door.
Behind them.
Apparently not. You're none of you are.
No, I said behind them. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you three are going through. Okay. You hear Lydia as you walk into the room, and she says, "Oh, this is my favorite part."
Can I see Lydia?
And you see in front of you a room. And it's very mechanical. Alex, you would realize this is very much a factory. And she says, "Welcome to the Monster Factory. The rules are, uh-oh, it looks like we skipped a step." And you all feel a wave of nausea. And you all pass out.
Why? Why do we always do this?
You all wake
By
up
the way,
very
Lucy,
shortly
you have
to...
to roll my health for me, right?
Sorry?
You have to roll my health for me, right? Did you ever did you add the health that the tough beat gives?
I didn't
What?
do your health. I just gave you your health
What?
back. You should have leveled up to level 7
so
yourself.
I still haven't rolled for my Okay then.
Yeah, I'm not in charge
Why
of that.
would he do?
Did I?
Wait, you haven't leveled up, Rory?
No, it
You
says
guys
I'm
are supposed to be
7,
level
but
7. You're all level 7, right? I stated that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I think I did my health.
I
but
think
don't
you did your health. You're at
added
very
the
high
tough-
health.
Yeah, but I don't think I added the tough beat.
Okay,
so
sure,
I'm just
whatever.
updating.
You all awaken to Lydia's voice, and she says, "Sorry about that. We got a little carried away." And you see in front of you a room containing a huge LED screen. And in the middle, there's a pedestal with 2 buttons, large buttons. One's bright green and one is bright red. And the bright green one says trust, and the red one says forsake. And the LED screen has your guys' faces on it, pixelized versions. And Lydia says, "This part of the game is simple. Before we go to the Monster Factory, which I seem to have leaked a little bit of, you'll have to compete with some other members of Wonderland. I'm sure you wouldn't know this, as you seem to have just appeared here, but there are other people going through Wonderland as well, competing for their wildest desires. And we need to make a little bit of, we need to make it a little interesting. The rules are simple. Um, trust and forsake. Whichever you choose, you'll inflict on your opposing team. If you both choose trust, it's quite simple. It'll be very easy for the three of you, or four of you, should I say. If you choose forsake, it's going to be more difficult for the other team and easy for you as well. So if you both choose trust, everything's good for everyone. If you choose trust and the other team chooses forsake, well, that's not going to be a good time. Same way around, you choose forsake, they choose trust, not good for them. If you both choose forsake, well, that's both groups must do a more difficult version of our challenge. Would you like me to state it in more simpler terms?
Wait, can you say that all again, Whiskey? Just so if I pick trust and they pick forsake, do I suffer or do they suffer?
Okay, so you choose trust, they choose forsake, bad for you. They choose trust, you choose forsake, bad for them, good for you. You both choose trust, it's goodish for both of you. It's not awful for anyone. If you both choose forsake, it's not as bad as if only you got forsaken, but it's still pretty bad.
1 sec.
So the person who trusted the other gets fucked over if the other person forsakes them.
Looks to me like you've figured out a little bit of the game. Okay. So, I
Sure,
freaking
moving
Rory
forward.
deafened himself again, so I can't start.
Sure. Oh, fuck's sake, Rory.
Otherwise, I would
So
get
when
this show on
he
the road.
when he isn't deafening, he's talking nonstop, and when he is, we can't continue. Okay,
So
I'm correct in
how you
saying
liking
if we
Wonderland?
Great. So if everyone picks forsake, it's bad for everyone, but it's worse if you pick trust and they say forsake.
Yes.
Okay.
I remember there
Well,
was a game show like this.
You don't think you like this, Gold?
I said I remember there was a game show like this.
Oh, yes, this is a classic Prisoner's Dilemma.
can I punish Rory
Punish him how?
by not giving him a choice in the matter?
Oh, she
This is
said,
what you get from
Lydia,
Ben.
she says, you don't get to choose who gets to choose trust or forsake. The screen will choose.
Okay. I'm fucking sorry.
And just as
You
she
have to
says
explain
that,
one.
just as she says that, the two spotlights shine on the big LED screen again, and it starts to rotate between the three of your pixelized faces. Or four, actually. There were
Wait,
four.
what happened? My dad barged in my room. What happened?
Well, I told you the rules, and then she said, well, you don't get to choose who gets to choose trust or forsake. The screen does, and you see two spotlights shine on the screen, and there are four pixelized faces, one of which being with Holden, and he says, "Oh no." And the screen starts to rotate between the four of them, making sort of a clicking sound on each of your faces, and it's rotating, and it's rotating, and it lands on rolling the dice. I see. Okay, are you going to roll the die for me? Hello? I think Roll20 is having a stroke.
I can roll a d4 for you. real
Yeah,
quick.
if you would, please.
Beat you to it.
No, well, I got a 4, so fuck you. How about that?
This is a pretty grand image that I'm staring at.
All right, I got a 4. Jay got a 3.
I rolled
Oh,
first.
I think my internet's having trouble.
Oh, that sucks.
Okay, I'm gonna. Oh, yeah, I rolled it. My roll finally went through, so I'm gonna take mine. And
Oh,
you see the face land on a grumpy hooded figure, Alex.
Nice. I get to go
Um,
first twice. I'm so good at this.
they say,
does it show his
go
name?
ahead and step up to the pedestal.
Okay.
And like I said, you see two
Does
buttons
it
before
show?
you. A big green button that says trust and a big red button that says forsake. Does it show his name? It does not.
For fuck's sake. Gold, you need to seriously introduce your character's name.
No one has asked
You know what?
for
Yeah,
it.
sure.
No
It's
one
no,
has-
no,
No,
it doesn't. I can't say it says his name. I can't.
Gold, literally the start of the first session, we asked everyone's name.
And I didn't trust you then. It just wouldn't make sense for me to randomly tell you your name. Like that's
So
We could
it
say
wouldn't make
that you
sense for us
told.
to ask
We
again.
could say that you guys told him during. Yeah, sorry, you told them during the spaceship or uninhabitable planet arc,
yeah.
quote
that
unquote
part.
arc, if that'll make it easier on
I
everyone.
know.
So you do know his name is Alex. And Alex, go ahead and make your decision.
It says forsake or trust.
It says
And
forsake or trust.
should I DM it to you or just want me to say it?
Just say it out loud because everyone can see you.
Alright, I'm gonna pick trust.
You hear Lydia go, that never happens, and you see piles of confetti just drop from the ceiling and drop next to you guys, probably enough to startle Shira. And she says, "This is such a rare occurrence. It seems that both of you have chosen trust." You have no idea how much this doesn't happen. This is so exciting. It's a
I did
little
it.
disappointing because it's not easy or hard, but this is fine. And you see the LED screen part and turn off, and you see the factory again. And she says, "Once again, sorry about our little slip up, but welcome to the Monster Factory." And the same song that played when you walked in plays again. Almost like they're just way too proud of their theme songs. Which is why I love these two so much. And yeah, welcome to the Monster Factory. And she says, "The rules of the Monster Factory are simple. We'll need you for I keep messing up on that. We'll need you to roll some die for us." And you see, let's see, 2,
A
3,
small
4,
battle map with a dragon, and they give you character sheets.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You see
The horror.
six-sided die plop down in front of you guys, like huge die. And they say, Lydia says, "Yes, the rules are simple. We'll have you all roll these die, all of these die once, and they'll decide what monsters you have to fight. Since you both trusted, you'll have to face the normal setting, which is simple. It's just 2 monsters. So you'll have 2 monster die, 2 damage die, and 2 attribute die. Who would like to roll the die first?" And you can see these die, and if you would any of you like to read what some of the die say?
Yeah, I'd like to.
Okay. So the first one says the monster die, because you see 2 of each, and you see the monster die. You see.
That's painful. That's just the
You
normal
see
setting.
the
Stop being
damage
such a
die, and you see the
Undead
attribute
is a
die.
damage. I'm assuming it means necrotic, but I just find undead to be a funny damage die.
And yeah, you guys can go ahead and roll who wants to roll what?
I'll roll damage, or not damage.
Roll monster.
I already said.
Ah,
Okay.
I'll roll attribute.
Okay, so who's rolling what? Let's go I heard Gold first. Gold, which one are you rolling? Monster, you're rolling a monster die? Okay. Jay, which one are you rolling?
I'll do attribute die.
Okay, and Rory, which are you?
Last one.
Okay,
The
so
last
you're
one,
each
the
gonna
other
do
one.
you're gonna do the two of your respective. Okay, so we'll
Yeah.
do one by one. So, she says, "All right, Hooded Grumpy One, go ahead and roll your die first.
Should I roll two?
Roll just one for now. 1d6. Oh, well that's simple enough. And it lands on Owlbear. And then she says, "All right, you pretty elf one, you roll the damage one."
We can see them, right?
No,
Oh,
they're just voices.
Okay. Okay. D6, D6.
Okay.
Yeah, shit. Ah, shit, they're flying.
No, you rolled damage, right? No, you rolled attribute. Oh,
Yeah, I'm doing
okay.
attribute.
Okay. Rory, she says, you scary one, you roll your die.
All right.
And she
Probably
says,
a
"Ooh, how exciting!
fire-breathing,
A
flying
flying
owlbear.
owlbear." And she says, "All right, why don't you go ahead and roll again, Grumpy One?"
Flaming. Shouldn't it be electric?
Uh-oh. Looks to me like you rolled a pretty high number. All right, pretty one. Rolls another 6. Come on.
This is why I didn't want you to fucking roll the monster, you piece
Yeah,
of
Jay
shit.
will.
Okay.
You
I
just
can-
keep rolling more
I
now.
can- I can
Rory?
cheat my rolls, unlike you.
What?
Oh my
What does that
fuck!
even
Okay, we
mean?
don't want fire.
It's so much flame.
I'm sick of the fire.
And she says,
Burrowing
"Well, that's
fire.
quite boring now, isn't it? 2 flaming monsters? Oh, it's good enough. So it looks to me like you're
No,
fighting a
we rolled a
flaming
2 on the other
flying
one, so it should be
owlbear
electric.
and a flaming burrowing dragon."
I'm scared.
Oh, lovely. Not a flaming flying dragon. Oh, I'd rather we just had that, since they already fly. But, you know.
Well, it can already fly. It's a dragon. And at this point, I am going to have to take a break because I have to build your monsters. I have a sheet set up for how to
dare
build it,
you.
but I do need
dare
to
you.
do it. So give
Yeah.
me a little bit while I set that up. You guys can take a break because you're gonna
I'm
need it
fine.
in Wonderland.
Wonderland, Wonderland. Ooh. I wonder what's gonna fuck.
Okay, so you
Wait,
guys
can
got a
you,
dragon
Gold,
and
can
an
you change your name to a
owlbear.
character, by the way?
Wonderland, the Monster Factory,
On
owlbear,
Discord?
and dragon.
Hello?
He's not here right now,
Oh, okay.
I guess.
Of course he rolled a fucking dragon. Like if we stop with my rolls, that's a 1 and a 2. We'd be fighting an owlbear and a slime, not an owlbear and a fucking dragon.
Okay.
Question:
and
if
then-
we rolled a flying dragon, would that make any difference?
No. It would just be a flying dragon and she'd be very sad.
No.
Okay.
It's just really good at flying.
Okay, we have 2 flaming.
Oh god.
Flaming
That should
is
be
like
easy
Jay. Ha ha.
Alright, I'm back.
If this is anything like my specs, I'm scared.
Oh, you should be scared.
Also, Gold, can you please change your Discord name to your character name? Pretty please. Pretty please with cherry on top. Thank you.
Hmm. Oh, maybe you. I don't know if you guys will survive this. Such a shame.
Yeah, all thanks to Gold. It's okay, I'm not angry, just disappointed. You guys can't control your rolls like I can. Disappointing.
That's not going to be very useful now, is it?
Is this music loud enough to the point where you can hear it?
No.
Okay, because it's very loud.
Oh, that is a long list of speeds, dear lord. Okay.
Burrowing, flying, swimming. The silence.
You don't like the silence?
No, I don't.
I can fix that.
No, I also don't want the battle music yet.
That's the normal music then, like I do.
I'm making food because I'm fucking hungry. I haven't eaten.
Sound like your problem.
Oh, shush. And bring me food and cuddles and keep me warm because I'm cold.
No, I'm not even gonna get sleep or food today.
Oh, why not? That's not my fault.
It is your fault. If I did get to the session and instead opted out to sleep, I would never heard the end of it from any of you.
That's not just me. And yeah, you would have because you accepted this time.
Yeah. Yeah, but
You're on
Shut up,
hold.
I don't
You've
know.
hold music. Congratulations.
don't call me out when I don't have an excuse, Jay. Alright?
Okay, I'll stop.
Good.
Tell me when you have an excuse.
Later.
Okay.
This cereal's pretty good.
I thought you just said you're not gonna have any food.
Not
You
gonna lie.
lied.
That's funny.
You fucking lied. I'm not gonna have any food. I'm homeless. He says in a
Oh,
home
whoa, it's me.
literally eats cereal. It's like going, it's like saying, "Oh, I'm so poor" to the real estate agent as you're buying.
I
a
really
mansion.
hope you guys can pull this off. You rolled.
Jay, he wants
A
to
6.
choke and die.
You're trying to
If
fight a
you can-
dragon.
Wait, Whiskey, can I, wait, hold on, I have to DM you something. Or do you want me to just,
You can.
would you
what
rather
is-
me DM it? Or would you rather deafen
message
them?
it in you can't deafen them. Message it in Roll20 real quick.
Okay.
To be honest, I'd rather fight a match. for
Makes
top
me the
because
strongest of the
probably
party. I killed all of us. Okay.
Dragonborns are really fucking cool. I think they're cooler than dragons.
Yeah, they're cooler, but they're not stronger.
Yeah.
I don't want to, and it wouldn't really make much sense.
Never
Canon-wise, Actually, no, it could make sense canon-wise, but I know I also said I wouldn't do it too often. So it's your call, Whiskey. Also, I'm no longer at my computer, so
I messaged you.
okay. I'll see your response in a bit then. Let me
Yeah,
just
sorry.
look
I
at
have
an
to. I have
ancient
to do
dragon.
everything involving making a character sheet for an NPC. So this is gonna take a second.
No, that's fine. I understand.
I am the set.
You did tell us this would happen, so
I did.
we
I did
got to
try
be
to warn you.
disappointed in advance.
I did try to warn you. There we go. This.
We got to be disappointed in advance. It's okay. 3.5 minutes. Okay. Also, Rory,
Yeah.
if Whiskey says he's done and then you say, "I will be right back, I have to do something," I will kill your character before the dragon manages to.
Yeah.
Well, that goes for you too, but I'm enunciating that to Rory because he has a habit of doing that.
I was just about to say, what if I do it?
I'd kill all of you.
I wouldn't do it. We all know
It's
that.
not fun. I mean,
I'll be right back.
Whiskey, you already know that I'm.
Did
I'm
he just say
always
I'll be
down to
right
make
back?
another
Did he
character.
just say I'll be right back?
I'm
Yeah, Jay, what if
kidding.
you do it? Does that mean you have to kill yourself?
No.
Oh
Suicide
wow,
isn't
you
fun,
guys got
choose what-
2 of those? Dear lord, okay.
Also, I said they can be right back, just not as soon as you say. Alright, okay, cool. Thank you, Whiskey. I don't want, it doesn't feel nice to do it, but if I have to, I will. Like, for the campaign's sake.
Yeah, it's fine. And things like this, you'll be able to tell.
I thought you'd say yes, but I just wanted to make sure.
Shoot, I forgot the word for this. What do I call the equation for HP? So while I'm putting in the attribute for the tokens, what's it called? NTC maybe. NTC.
NPC health.
HP formula. There it is. HP formula.
Oh, you don't want to put that on.
Okay,
Are you making like a
it's-
token for them?
It's not 1040.
Oh, I was also going to say, are you making the token for them?
Yeah.
Yeah, then you don't want it to be the NPC formula. You just want it to be the HP, and then they'll roll it. Or are you importing the monster and then editing it,
Nope.
or are you just making?
I have to do it manually.
Okay, then yeah, you just have to either roll the health manually, put it on, or just put it on the character sheet. The health is 50, and then go into the token and say.
Good luck, guys.
Go into the token and say it equals this HP and so on. Otherwise, if you do the formula, it'll just show up the formula and not
Oh,
actually the health.
Lucky for you, this is the wrong one. This is still gonna suck.
Oh, whoa, guys, it's gonna suck, but it won't suck as bad.
Plus 30. Oh, that's not as bad.
Okay, this means I get to describe things because I
Okay.
have a plan. Actually, I need to start typing out things because obviously that dragon's gonna be breathing fire, so I get to plan out what I can describe.
fire. This is good. They're both breathing fire. This is good.
I know, and I'm very upset about it.
Wait, 1 second. I
And-
need to pick what things I'm gonna choose beforehand, so I'm not just wasting
Yep.
everyone's time.
There we
Thank
go.
you for
Thank you.
reminding
I
me.
told you. That's why you should always do that.
Yeah, I just wanted to give us a decent challenge.
You guys can see that. I don't see why not.
What? What do we see? I'm not seeing.
No, you don't see it yet.
Fine, I didn't want to see it anyways.
Okay.
It hasn't been 12
Oh,
hours. It's only been a
um,
few minutes.
I'm gonna go listen to a song.
Okay, good to know. I thought as much. I just wanted to make sure.
Did you just say he's
Last
going to
thing
go
we
listen to a song?
Probably.
Dear Lord.
Yeah, what
Anger.
about? What? I'm still here. I'm
I'm
just
joking,
listening.
messing, I'm messing.
No, you're not.
You're fine.
You're gone.
Oh, alright.
Because we're about ready almost.
Oh, well, actually, I've got to go do something. So,
Okay, yeah, I'll be right back. See ya.
Okay, I'll kill your characters for you.
yeah, I gotta go to bed.
I forgot
Yeah.
there's dynamic lighting on this map.
Never mind.
Okay,
have
we're
an
good.
hour.
I have it all set up. I remember I
No.
did it already. Okay, I need. Oh yeah, I forgot. I chose the dopest music for this battle.
Risky. I
Mhm.
think we should get like some waltz music. Because they're
Oh,
gonna be
no.
stepping all over us.
She says, so you see Lydia appear, and she says, "How exciting! Let's get this show on the road." And she snaps her fingers.
You may as well get waltz music because they're gonna be stepping all over us.
that's a good one, Jay. You know,
Right.
I got it. That was good. Flaming Burrowing Dragon. That's really cool art.
No, it's not. I don't like it.
Better get back, Rory.
One
Yeah,
sec.
Rory, better get back. I say as I'm running to my fucking computer.
Let's roll initiative.
I don't wanna. Oh, I know that art. Wait, do I know that? Hold on. Oh, fuck, my entire roll 20. Oh, wait.
We're
Hold
fighting them
on.
both at the same time?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course we are.
Damn.
Roy, do you still not have a fucking token?
Nope.
No, he's waiting for his art to get commissioned.
My artist is.
Just make a fucking token while you wait.
Yeah, get a
Jesus.
placeholder. That's disgusting.
Like, fuck.
Slightly
Oh,
irritating.
I go first.
It's fine.
See? I got it 2 when I go first.
Oh yeah, I can see it. You are not going first because Rory hasn't freaking rolled his initiative.
Rory, roll initiative. Don't worry about getting a token right now.
I'm not.
Then why aren't you
Roll
rolling
initiative.
initiative?
Then roll an
Rory.
Jay, what are you doing?
I did not mean to do that. I have this set up.
Ooh.
Finally.
Ooh.
Damn.
He doesn't deserve that.
Ooh.
He
Why do you
doesn't
make
deserve
those
that.
noises, Rory? Whiskey. Don't. Never again.
You
should've
heard
heard
the
last
song.
night.
You should tell him about the song I sent you.
So you
I haven't
never
heard it
told
yet.
me about it.
No, I sent him a different one. And I'll give it to you if you give me something, Jay. Alright, moving on.
Yeah.
Let's
Do you want-
let's go.
Can I tell him about it? It's like it's
You
really good.
you can tell him about it. You can't tell him exactly what happens in the song.
No,
It-
I do
it's-
it shit.
It's
to
a good.
advertise.
It's a good song.
He really likes it. Okay, Percival.
It's actually what I went to listen to a minute ago.
I guess you'll see me mutate again, but this time I have wings.
You hear Edward say, "Oh."
I'm gonna. And I'm gonna make 2 claw attacks.
Let's see him. Okay, those will both hit. Unfortunately, don't have advantage. 18 and 21, 17. All of those will hit. Roll for damage for all of them. No, he doesn't go 15 feet at a time. All right, 12, 10. Why are you just rolling that one? And 6, 22. Add it all together for me. I'm bored. I'm stupid.
28,
28.
34.
Okay, yeah.
He-
You take a good chunk out of this dragon as you're clawing at it and you ram it with your horn. Is that your turn?
Yes, that's all I can do.
All right, Shira.
Okay, so theoretically. Okay, I'm on my computer. Cool. I'm fucking running around for food. Cool,
Wait, Percival, you have
um,
40 feet of movement?
45
Wow. Okay.
plus my wing.
That's slow.
Mutating is an action.
Oh fuck yeah, it is.
Okay. So which attacks could you not have done? The claws?
Yeah, I couldn't have done the claws.
That's
But I
unfortunate.
could have done the horns.
That's 22 health gained.
Look at it's an action. Fuck.
Remember that.
Wait,
That's
so
very
what
important.
happened? Sorry, because I could barely hear Rory's voice.
Essentially, I mutate, but this time I have wings, and I'm fucking huge.
And Edward
How
said,
high are you flying?
"Oh."
Oh, I'm not using my wings to fly. I didn't need to.
He used them to sprint forward.
Oh no, I didn't
Like
need
freaking
to use
Pit
them.
from Super Smash Bros.
Wait, so you're
No,
telling me
I
you used an
didn't need to
action to
use-
create wings that you didn't use?
I fully mutated. I just didn't need to use my wings. in
He
this
grew
instance,
claws,
but
he
I
grew a
can't-
horn, he grew wings, he grew a bunch of junk.
Okay.
Yeah.
His muscles throbbed. He's using some steroids. Okay, Shira?
Do I have my bonuses from? Hold on. This is why I have this ready. Do I have those or no?
Yeah, so I didn't describe the area to you guys. You seem to be, Alex, once again, you know this is a nightclub. Straight up. This seems to be some sort of room with pulsating lights and loud music. It seems to be nighttime.
Thank God! That literally changes everything. You see, Shira suddenly a lot faster as she goes there in one swift movement. And with the you see her pull out the lightsaber, and as she's moving, she slices into it.
You miss.
15. Okay.
You
And
swing the
then one more.
lightsaber and it dodges out of the way, and then you swing it back, and you hit it. You hit its wing.
Yeah. 13, not 11, because I'm using 2 hands.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use the force on it.
Okay. Yeah, the force works. What are you doing? You see the dragon get slapped by the force.
I am a Jedi master.
And as you
She
slap it,
levitates.
it looks at you and doesn't look very pleased about that. And it's gonna go and try to bite at you, Shira. Will a 28 hit?
No.
16 piercing. That's max damage.
You see Shura's eyes flicker into this complete meteor shower, and as it goes into a skin, it sinks in, but then you see the skin beginning to fester and coalesce as she's gonna do this.
Okay.
And then you see she is
Oh my lord.
completely unharmed from it.
It bites you, it pierces you, but it seems to almost be rejected. And so it's going to try to claw at Percival. Natural 20 and 24.
Hell yeah.
Guess
Percival,
what? I don't take any damage either.
you take 28 damage. 28 slashing.
Okay, thing is, I don't actually take any.
Okay, but here's the thing.
And
You're
what's
not
that?
gold, try again.
No, remember, toughness.
So, no.
I don't.
Toughness
visibly
just
take any
increases your
damage.
health.
I don't visibly take any damage, but.
Okay,
Actually,
so you're using your temp HP?
What?
If I get hit with temporary hit points, does it still look like I'm getting?
Yes, and you also need to put the temporary hit points on your character like I told you to.
I did. If you click on my character where the blue is, it shows it.
It does, straight up. Oh my lord. Okay, yeah, you take 28 points to those hit points right there.
Wow, Whiskey, not looking at his token.
It should show it in a second bar. I don't know why it's not. Let me fix that.
It's
I
because he
don't know
hasn't done a max value. It's only a minimum value.
There you go.
Okay.
Let me reduce that because you didn't apparently.
What
Yeah,
do we see?
it seems to claw at him, and he how do I put this? It looks like it should hurt him, but he just sort of looks. He was really like pumped up, but he's just less pumped up now, really. And that's the dragon's turn. It is the owlbear's turn, as it's going to fly over. About. It can only get there. And it's going to do that, and that's its turn. And it's Alex's turn.
Okay, I'm just gonna run up there.
Okay.
I figured we should continue to beat on the thing that's getting beaten on.
Alright.
So, bam, bam.
Hit, miss. Roll for
Damn,
damage.
off by one.
Nice damage. Okay.
Then claw. Fuck.
Miss,
I missed
miss.
both times.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Alright, Percival.
You know what I'm doing, baby? / pierce.
Alright, roll for those attacks. Advantage. Natural 20, miss, and 22. Both hit. So 25 and the 22. Roll for damage on both of those. Alright, that's 25. Good hit. You claw at him, the dragon, just like he clawed at you, and you go for a second claw attack, but it dodges out of the way. But as it dodges, it wasn't expecting you to pierce it with a horn, because you didn't have a horn a little bit ago. And you stab right into it.
It with the horn.
Yeah, but it's not expecting it. You didn't have it when you walked in here.
Mhm.
Is that your turn?
Yes.
All right, Shira.
I didn't want to interrupt, but I realized I forgot to do my sneak. Too late?
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll it if you'd like.
Yay, thank you.
Amazing.
Wasn't meant to be 2G. Okay, cool. And then, yeah, she's going to, as she's moving, she slices at it.
Okay, that's a hit.
Cool, let me just make sure I actually have it ticked off now.
19
Lovely!
or 6.
Yes. Wait.
You're using 2 hands, you said.
Yes, I
Which
don't know
means it's
why
6.
it's not doing it fully. Yes, I need to fix that because it's not actually working properly. And as I'm moving,
It's
I
supposed to be
moved
2d12, isn't it?
yeah,
It only did 1d12.
yeah,
So
I realized that.
let me just go ahead and. Oh, you got it. You got a 1. Okay.
We'll take yours. We'll
No,
take yours.
no, you got a 1. Okay. What else?
And then she swings around and tries to
Smart.
stab at the owlbear.
Okay. Yeah, you swing your lightsaber at this bear, and it's not prepared,
Poke.
and you hit it. So that's 18.
Yes, I forgot to do D12 again. Sorry, I'll fix that now. Woohoo! 26.
Oh wow. Yeah,
That's my
you
turn?
slice through this thing's probably one of its legs, and one of its legs actually pops off. There's blood everywhere. And it has its wings to stabilize it, so it's doing okay. And the dragon is going to attack Shira because he has flanking. Okay, he's gonna need it.
16, I think, is still a miss. Hold on. 16 to
16,
hit, never mind.
21, and 27. So those will all hit, I assume.
Hit. Yes.
Hit
Um,
for 35.
I was going to do this on the first one anyway, because it's the first one. Once again, you see she glares at it, and you see this glint in its eyes as the bite sinks into her neck, and she doesn't flinch.
The dragon's getting very frustrated with this now. You still take 22, but it's
Yeah.
I think it's sick of biting you. Owlbear, it's going to try to attack the person just cut off its leg.
I don't see why.
17 and a 19. Hit and hit, I assume.
Hit.
You're gonna take 10 fire, 16 fire, and 11 piercing / slashing.
Oh fuck! You see, you see her try not to scream as the flames almost explode against her skin.
Are you vulnerable to fire damage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold on. Run it back. It's not going to use both of those
Remember
attacks
my-
on you. No. This is very important that I do not kill you. So it
Oh wait,
attacks
no,
you.
it's radiant. Never
Oh,
mind.
thank God. How much damage is that? That's 16.
Mine.
I might actually not want to attack you. 27.
That's
15, fine. You're
21, 27.
Okay. You take 27 damage.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I didn't. I was like, it's not fire. No, you have. I want you to go through Wonderland armor. Alex, your turn. You have flanking because Shira was smart and moved across the dragon.
Alright, I'm gonna beat the dragon up more.
She had flanking with me.
Yeah, well now she gets it with me.
She
so-
moved. Okay.
She wanted to assist Alex.
And then bam bam.
Wow. Okay.
Well, I can do a lot of damage if I can land.
Yeah. When you hit. Yeah. Yeah. You just start beating this thing up. I don't even think you're piercing at this point. You're just punching it. It doesn't make a difference damage-wise. You're just punching this thing over and over again, like just on the nose. Just, bad dragon. You've never seen a dragon before, by the way. So this is freaking wild. You're just fighting a giant lizard that is fire. Is that your turn?
Great, I'm kicking its ass. That's my turn.
Percival.
You know, baby?
You know, baby.
You know,
It's
baby?
me,
It's me.
Christopher Walken. Miss.
Who?
Miss.
Please Actually, one of those has to hit.
No.
No.
Oh yeah, one of them does have to hit. Shit.
The instant no, then oh wait, yeah.
Yeah, you hit with your claws, I guess.
Yeah.
Is that your turn?
That's all I can do, baby.
Shira, you got your reaction back.
So you see her focused on the owlbear, and then see for a moment the bloodshed of the other creature, and then reflexively stabs into its neck twice. I did not mean to 2GM
You roll that to 2GM, but you hit both times, so roll for damage.
I need to put sneak on for the first.
So maybe just roll for damage for the
Oh,
first one.
17 plus the d6 that didn't roll.
Just enough.
23?
How are you gonna kill it with your lightsaber? First attack.
She tries to stab into it, and instead of cutting off the neck, from out of its it cuts through the throat and slowly slices through its neck and out of its mouth.
Yeah, you
And-
stab its neck, and the body of the dragon begins to drop, and as it's dropping, it does exactly that. But you're just staying still. It's just slicing right
Mhm.
through this thing.
You see her having a bit of blood in her hands. She puts it to her mouth and licks some of it off as
Ugh.
she
And-
suddenly,
You get sick. Okay.
as she looks a lot stronger than she was a minute ago. Do you want me to send you what that ability is?
Oh my god, I know exactly what that ability is. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, cool. And then she tries to stab, and then she stabs again at the other one.
Okay, and then you only get 13, and you actually hit.
Yeah.
Roll for damage.
Hey.
12. Okay.
And then I use the force
Mm-hmm.
because I forgot to do that last time. There.
You
Hey.
hit. You hit.
Aha!
You pluck one of its. You see one of the feathers of the owl bear come off. Just one.
And she's going to jump onto this chair. As she looks, how's this hand looking over here? Is it a good poker hand or is it a bad one?
It's an amazing poker hand.
She's
Royal flush.
getting ready for taking that.
The bear's turn. It's going to beacon claw. 24.
That's a hit.
12 fire, 1 slashing. As it flies over you onto the table and claws at you.
She glares at it.
Jerk. Alex, you guys took away my big fire-breathing dragon.
That didn't ever breathe fire.
I'm gonna have done
Yes.
no damage to anyone but Shira.
Alright, can I jump up on the table?
You can jump up
Oh,
on
yeah.
the chair.
Can
Those
I
are
quickly
big
mention
chairs.
how sexist this all is? You've only attacked a female.
I attacked
Well, you
Percival.
also have been outputting the most damage.
Here, I'll show you his.
And you cut
his-
off its
you can
leg,
see.
so...
He did a shit ton of damage to Percival, to be fair.
Still sexist.
Okay. So what do we do,
So
Alex?
can I
You
get
can
in-
go right there if you'd like.
Yeah, so
That's
that's,
like
only...
you go right there. You just jump on that. It's very stable.
just off by 1.
Go ahead and kill it.
I'll run over there.
Miss.
And...
Miss.
Oh wow. Okay.
Look,
I
Yeah.
don't think he's gonna miss.
I think you hit.
Just a couple times. And bam bam.
Okay, you hit the first, not the second.
Yeah.
All right.
That'll be it for me.
All right, Percival.
I will take running start, and as I get behind Shira, my wings will unfold, and I'll flap once and leap all the way over here, turn around.
Yeah, you do a somersault like a Olympian. That's pretty cool. Good hits on all those. Roll for damage. How are we doing at first attack? Kill brings it down.
As I jump over and it turns around to face me, as soon as it looks at me, I extend my claw, rip right from under the jaw, and as it falls and lands, Alex probably sees, I don't care it does, but its jaw was ripped clean.
Rory,
Okay.
don't forget you have to speak up.
Yeah, I heard like 3 words.
Yeah, don't forget you have to speak up, Rory.
As I clawed it, coming from below the jaw, as it then falls and slams onto the ground, you see that nothing but the top part of its head is off. The bottom jaw, missing. And then you hear a splat out the other side of the room. That's where the deposit is.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. You bring this thing down. And as you do, the music stops, and you hear a sort of victory tune, which I don't actually have a sound for. Sort of like that da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da kind of thing, right? Yeah. And you hear Edward come up, and he says, "Good job, you three. Looks like you took down the big bads." Shira, as you go to grab the royal flush, you pick it up, and it sort of turns into a black mist. And you all disappear. And you reappear back in the factory. And you don't have that royal flush, unfortunately.
Browns, but doesn't say anything.
And you don't get any HP back or anything, so you use what you used. And you're back in the monster factory, and Edward says, "Excellent work, you three. Or should I say 5? Why don't we move on to the next round of the Wheel of Sacrifice?"
5?
Well, yes.
5?
5.
Is that a whiskey fuck up or a him fuck up? Or something we don't know?
There's 5 of you. 2 of you right
I
there.
don't know about that.
And you see him appear, and he's pointing at Percival. You think we're that dumb? Sure, we missed it on the first round, but we're not going to let it slide on the second.
Actually, originally I thought you were talking about me.
Well, let's move on to the next round.
Shira is about 20 feet away from him, by the way.
And
Me?
he points
Yes.
and begins to dissipate as he points to a door on the other side of the room, another stone door. And he says, "Let's get this show on the road, shall we? It won't be so easy this time."
I'll just look over to Shira, 20 feet away from me, and say, "I believe I have some explaining to do, but I think that can wait till later."
She isn't even looking at you. And you see, she still has those meteors in her eye.
Ah.
Looking around, blood on her hands. Wide-eyed.
All right.
Well, this again. Alex, I think we should just make our way to that door.
Alex is hardly paying attention either. He's fucking pumped up and ready to kill something else.
Come on, we can probably kill something later once we go through those doors. And I'll just
No,
start
let's still
walking.
go through the doors.
As you walk into this room, it begins to light up again as you see the Wheel of Sacrifice in the center of the room again. And Lydia says, "Let's get started. Round 2. Who's first?" And you look at the door on the other side of the room, and this time there are 5 lights.
Really? We have to do this again?
What do you mean?
We've already done the Wheel of Sacrifice.
But
Who's
it's the
gonna
most
spin it?
fun.
How was it fun?
Fun for us. And you hear Edward giggle in the background.
You, while they're having this conversation, Pure runs over and goes to spin it. And she rolls back. Is that backpack? My computer's lagging.
Backpack,
Come on.
backpack. Alright, did you get backpack?
I got backpack.
Alright, yeah. You hear Edward and he goes, "Oh, this one's quite simple, isn't it?" And you hear Lydia go, "Yes, it's quite boorish, really. And Edward says, this one's very simple. We're gonna take an item from you of our choice. And I'm gonna pull up your character sheet.
No.
Nothing magically,
No.
entwined, just something simple.
Whiskey.
Let's see here. No, don't worry, I'm not gonna take your lightsaber.
I literally took a feat for that lightsaber.
He says, we're gonna take. Oh. Looks to me like you have something of very important value. And he decides, you see something, you feel lighter, and suddenly you see on the wheel 3 books. And they say Act 1, Act 2, and Act 3.
Yeah, I'll delete my cat sheet.
Okay, and you're okay with that?
She doesn't know what they did. Out of character. Fuck you, Whiskey. In character, she doesn't give a shit.
He says, oh, thank you very much. You seem quite quick. And you see them disappear, and one of the lights turns on. And there are 4 left.
Well, I'll go next.
What happens if I spin again?
Oh, well then you sacrifice another item.
What's claw? I think I know, and I don't like it.
Did you get clock?
No, claw.
Claw. Oh. Okay. You hear Edward. He goes, oh. Looks to me like you spun on our special spot. I'm sure you've all noticed, but that spot's a little different. To you it may look like a claw, but to your friends there over there it may look like something different. This spot is all reliant on your expertise. And what this means mechanically is he wants a class feature.
Oh.
Any class feature?
Of his choice.
Can I... Penalty.
You want the penalty.
I like my skill set. I'm gonna need it.
Alright. Fair enough. And
Well,
you see
someone needs to
you
find out what
see
the split is.
the lights on the door. Instead of one lighting up, another one appears. And you now have to spin the wheel 5 more times. So
wait,
it went from 5 lights to 6, and one of them is on. So you have 5 unlit lights. So not only did you not complete a light, you now have to do another spin. Not you in particular, but your group.
I'll spin again.
Alright.
Now there's 6 lights in
Oh
total,
my
including the
god, I got caught again!
You hear Edward laughing. Oh, how unfortunate for you. Let's take a look here, shall we?
If I may say, the fact that I've been thinking this the entire time, the fact that you're taking our shit, I fucking hate this. I'm not even saying this funny, I think it's fucking stupid. Like, legitimately, I think it's stupid as fuck.
It's okay, it's okay.
Fuck, fine, sure.
Let's take something
Take my
simple,
fucking
not
class
too
feature.
not too valuable. How about your perceptiveness? He wants your feels like hell trait.
My feels like hell trait?
Yeah.
Oh, that one.
Mhm.
Let me read that again.
Gold.
So question.
Go ahead.
Hmm?
Go ahead, Jay. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
We still need to, like, he added one, so we need to roll again, don't we?
Yeah.
Shira looks fucking eager. Like she's twitching to do it.
Gold, to catch you up, Percival spun the wheel, got claw. decided to take the penalty, another light appeared, which it didn't turn on, which means there were 5 unlit lights again. He spun the wheel again, got claw again. Okay, so will you take him up on his offer?
Yes, sure.
Okay,
That's my least important feature.
Just go ahead and delete that from your character sheet. And he says, "Pleasure doing business with you." And you feel just sort of the sense just dissipate, and you feel a little bit less aware of your surroundings, just a little bit. And you see one of those lights appear, light up on the door, and there are 4 more lights to light up.
Seeing that Shira is weirdly eager, I guess I'll just, with a confused look on my face, step away from the wheel and do like a both hand gestures, like, go ahead.
Take one step, and she's already spinning it.
Okay. You seem eager.
Okay. I have to ask you a question, Whiskey.
Did you
Does
roll?
it have to be...
Did you roll color palette?
Yeah. I have to ask you a question, because that's the racial one, isn't it?
Yeah. Again. Wow.
Oh, God.
Okay. You hear Lydia say, "Oh my gods, you people just, wow." This is the most boring 2 rounds of the Wheel of Sacrifice we've ever had.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Our character gets to choose this, doesn't it?
Yes. I swear.
Sick of being afraid of fire.
Oh my god.
That is so big. Holy shit.
She outplayed me.
Yes.
You just
Holy
Shira
shit.
just outplayed Edward and Lydia.
Yes. Yes.
Which one is it?
My biggest
Which one is it?
flaw. That is. It also means, like, in character, she couldn't be close to a flame at all, magical or non-magical. She would physically.
You hear
incapable of-
Edward. You hear Edward. He goes, "What? I don't." Lydia. And Lydia comes. You hear Lydia like walk over, and she says, "What?" And he says, "What is this?" And she goes, "Oh, that is the rules." And then you hear them flipping through some papers, and they go, "We've never had this happen before."
This would be amazing for, like, an advertisement. Think about it, Lydia.
Whoa, it looks to me like you sacrificed something very valuable. Are you sure?
Yeah, I've been wanting to get rid of that my entire life.
You hear her mutter something under her breath, and she goes, "Oh, okay."
What did she say?
You don't know. And with reluctance, you see, like, you can sort of feel reluctance as this light turns on, and there are only 3 lights dimmed.
Yes. Thank you, Whiskey.
He just
I don't
got
know if
rid.
you
He
thought
just
of
got
that.
rid of his resistant to radiant feature. I mean,
His- my
vulnerable to
vulnerability-
radiant.
It was so bad.
Oh my god.
It. Did you think of that?
No. Which is fine. I'm looking for you guys to look outside of the box. Like I mentioned, you're not gonna make it out of Wonderland if you don't think outside of the box.
Sorry, Whiskey. But
You gotta
I was
get to the
hold
end
on.
somehow. Okay, so who wants? She says, "Who wants to roll the wheel next?"
Her is twitching still, but she steps away.
I turn to Alex.
All right, grumpy one.
Can I get rid of my other flaw?
Real freaking
I'll
color
do it
palette.
again.
You know, it's funny because I specifically say the spinner must sacrifice one racial trait of their choice. If it was my choice, it would be a totally different story.
If it was
But I
your
have
choice, I'd
ones
be
that
fucked.
specifically state they're my choice. Alright, what'd you get, Gold?
Uh-oh.
Cloak?
Huh.
I must have given you the wrong one. That you have the wrong character sheet. I mean the wrong wheel, sorry. That's Shira's. You rolled DNA. Let me send you the correct one.
I have DNA on mine as well, though.
Yeah, because you're not supposed to have that. You're supposed to have Cloak. What does DNA do? And you hear Lydia, she says, oh, this is very similar to the thing that your friend before your conniving female went. You rolled what looks to you like a strand of DNA, but it looks to your friend like a cloak. It looks to your other friend like a claw. Unfortunately, we're going to have to take some of your expertise. And what that means is they're going to take a class feature.
Sucks to suck.
So let's just go ahead and pull up your character sheet. You can,
Both of
you
you
can
guys
of course
lose class
decide
features.
to refuse. You can refuse and take a punishment. Let's see what we got here. How about they? You hear Lydia. She says, "How about some of your dexterity?" And this mechanically, you would be losing the slow fall feature. Okay, yeah, let's take it off your character sheet. I'll
That was
delete it.
really nice of whiskey.
I never have a way to get these back in the future. Real, this is just stupid.
Is this in your character? Is this what your character saying?
No,
Or-
I'm saying this in IRL. If I was doing my character, I'd do my voice.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
This is
Um,
great. I don't know what you guys
Maybe
are
you'll
complaining
find a
about.
way to regain it. Maybe. Possibly. Maybe I have a way for you to do that. Okay. Yeah. You see one of the lights turn on, and there are two dim lights. And you hear Lydia. She goes, "Might I remind you, you have two individuals in your party that still haven't seemed to spin the wheel."
I think it's best he waits till last. And I just kind of look over to Shara with her backpack.
With
Can I
Holden,
take it
you hear
for
with Holden,
him?
and he goes, can you do it for me?
Can I?
And you hear Lydia. She says, yes, of course. You can spin the wheel as many times as you desire.
Does it make it light?
Yes, of course. We only require that you spin it a number of
Don't.
times, not that a certain person spins the wheel. I was just commenting that perhaps you'd want everyone to lose something of equal value. Equal value. Equal. You hear frustration in her voice. All right. Oh, what did?
Whiskey pilot is my brain.
You can take a punishment.
You
instead.
hear Edward, and he says,
Well, I get to find out what it is first.
Looks to me like you've spent a brain. What this means is we're going to take some of your, to put simply, memory.
What does this mean as a class feature? I mean,
And
Well,
you feel an invasion of privacy, in all honesty, Shira.
Does she know what they're looking at?
Everything. And they seem very interested in one point in your memory.
What point?
And you hear Edward, and he goes, I'm having trouble deciding between two things to take from you.
Wait, What two? She's
Well,
now
if I told you
suddenly
both of
very
them, it would
scared.
be kind of unfair, wouldn't it? How about this? Let's have your friends decide.
No, 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 no,
And
no, no.
the two of you, Alex, Percival, you hear his voice, and he says, "Would you rather your friend lose a tragedy or happiness?"
Would I be able to take this sacrifice instead of her?
No, no, that's not possible. But keep in mind, whatever you do choose, we will present her with the outcome, and she can choose to not take it.
I'll look to Sharon and say, "Can I ask her?"
Sure. You can have her input as long as you're the final say, the two of you.
Shira, which one would you rather lose?
She looks scared. She very clearly doesn't want to lose either. Whiskey, is this what I think it is?
Maybe, maybe
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, it is. Okay. She doesn't say anything.
So what's your decision, you two?
Tragedy.
Tragedy? What about you?
Oh god.
Do you agree, Grumpy One?
Oh.
You hear Lydia, she says, well, how about this? We'll have a tiebreaker. And, we'll have, your backpack friend decide. And you hear with Olin, he goes, shoot, I don't know about either of these. I don't know what either of these things are.
She's just grabbing her hair, freaked out.
Which one? I don't want to make the wrong choice here. Lydia again pops over. She says, remember, you can always choose to refuse and take a punishment. And with Holden says, you know what? I feel like, in my experience, tragedy seems to be worse than happiness. So I'm gonna say tragedy. And
Right,
you hear Edward in your head, Shira, and I'm gonna need to pull you.
Yeah, I was about to say.
You hear Edward in your head, and he says, it's quite simple what we'll take, but we don't want to tell your friends now, do we? We're gonna take a very prominent memory in your mind right now, something you seem to be thinking back to very frequently. We're gonna take the death of your world.
Does this mean I'll forget he died?
Of course. There's always some good in the bad.
Does this mean I'll forget him?
No. That would be happiness. And I'll pull you back.
Oh god, Whiskey. Oh, out of character, I want to say punishment, but no, she's gonna take it.
Okay. Yeah,
Fuck.
you start to think back to how this all started for you. And the first time you touched that orb, and it's very prominent in your mind, like Edward was saying to you. And you remember everything. You remember the fire. You remember the distortion. You remember them. You remember him. And then just as fast as you remember it, it's gone.
So let me get this straight. I remember them, but I don't remember the event.
No. You have no idea. And all you know is that you're here in Wonderland with these two. And the last thing you remember before, you remember grabbing the orb and appearing in a room with two individuals.
Wait, so she doesn't know that?
She knows that.
Oh, I thought you were saying she doesn't know that. I was like, whiskey. No. Okay, she just doesn't know about.
But now
what
you're
happens,
asking
or what
yourself.
she thinks happens.
Because you know there's a hole there. And you know you sacrificed something. You don't know what you just sacrificed.
Okay.
And you hear this tune angrily stepping in during this event. Sorry. You hear this tune stepping in as this event takes hold, and it seems irritated and frustrated. And Edward says, "Oh, it seems like our guest is a little frustrated with that last one, isn't it?"
Right now I don't have access to a headset, so I don't know what the music is playing.
It's the orb music.
Okay.
The music that's been calling you to your to the orb. And he says, "Well, we don't do everything he says, now do we, Lydia?" She says, "No, we don't." And another one of those lights turns on, and there is one dim light left. That was a rather exciting one, wasn't it?
You're all probably gonna want to step back. And if this goes south, don't just try and kill me instantly. I can try and resist it. It just might take a while, alright? And I'll look at Shiro and Alex. Don't try and just kill me instantly if this goes south. Alright?
She already has a lightsaber. It's not on, but she's holding it.
And I'll let Devortrix take over. Well, Devortrix.
Okay. Like I said, you're gonna roleplay him. You see
Yep.
Percival sort of begin to morph again like usual, but something's different this time. He seems more aggressive, much more aggressive than usual. And go ahead.
It's been a long time. Oh god, I haven't practiced this voice in a while. Well, I guess it's about time I introduce myself. You, puny life forms, may call me Devortrix Solus. And I assume I have to comply with those two fucking ingrates. And I look towards those two fucking ingrates. And I'll spin the wheel.
How exciting! And Roy starts to
Spinning
lie through.
lightsaber.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and spin the wheel.
So, quick question while he's rolling. I was the first to roll on the second round, wasn't I? Getting color palette.
I believe so.
Yes, and then afterwards Percival rolled and he lost.
Oh, you're keeping track. Oh.
In character, no, out of character, yes. And then Percival Percival rolled a thing to lose a class ability, then Pyro did as well.
Yeah,
Wait, Jay, am I rolling or are you rolling?
you're rolling.
You're rolling. What?
I got-
How did you get?
Because this
What'd you
isn't
get?
me technically. I got boots.
Boots. It was just, this is gonna be quite difficult considering your circumstances. Usually we'd take something involving mobility, but you're not very mobile now, are you? Seeing as you're always trapped in that human there. Let's see. How about we do take it from you, but only you when you quote unquote take over. What this means mechanically is you're going to lose 10 feet of movement speed when you use a trait that gives you movement speed. No, we're going to say 5. When you use a trait that gives you movement speed, you're going to have to take 5 away from the stuff it gives you.
Yeah.
Make sense? So if it
Yeah.
usually gives you 10, it's going to give you 5 instead.
Yeah.
It
What
has-
if it gives me over?
Sorry?
What if it gives me over 10?
Well, I said 5, not 10. If it gives you over 10,
You
you
just
get
lose 5 feet.
yeah, you just lose 5 feet from the maximum. So if you would usually gain 45, you would only gain 40. Simple as that.
Yeah.
How does that sound?
Sure. It's not like I'm. That's the voice. It's not like I'm really there. I mean, if it pisses him off, why not? And I'll give a big, toothy, very pointy, toothy grin.
I like your style. And you, Percival, feel sort of like a weight lifted, I think. And the
I
sixth
feel a bit more.
and final light turns on.
I'll make my roll, because, yes.
What did you roll?
Yeah, I'm like, hold on, because I rolled twice this round so far. I rolled color palette and something else.
You got brain,
Oh yeah, brain.
which is memories.
Thank you.
Yeah, Percival, you are not back in your normal form. That's not enough.
Seems like I can have a bit more fun still. And I'm gonna just tell me, just every time I can make the saving throw again, tell me. And I'm
Okay.
gonna turn around.
We'll do it at the beginning of every
I'm gonna look at
game,
and
and maybe some other times.
I'm gonna look at Shara. And I'm gonna dash right fucking at her.
I did say I was ready to stab him.
You hear Lydia, "Oh my lord!"
Can I roll?
Are you attacking him?
Yes.
Sure.
He's running at her, and she was
PC
ready
combat.
for this. Fuck! I did not mean to 2GM that. Oh well, that's a miss.
She rolled a 13 and a 12. I assume that misses you.
12, that misses.
Yeah, so what are you
should
doing?
we go into a combat thing?
No, I don't have a battle map for the Wheel of Sacrifice.
13's a... Wait, is
We're
13
gonna
a
have
hit?
to.
13's miss.
We're gonna have to
Okay,
theater
that's
of the mind this because I wasn't expecting you to attack each other in the Wheel of Sacrifice.
And unless she does anything else, can I take my turn?
I'm
Are
going
you going to actually fight?
Yes, I don't have a choice in this. It's not me.
How big is this room?
Okay, we're gonna have you make that
God
charisma
knows.
saving throw at the beginning of every turn then. In that
Yeah,
case, that's a
okay.
good idea. Okay. So yeah, roll a charisma save. How big is this room? It's probably 50
Yeah.
by 50.
And I make the save.
Yeah, Percival.
Sure.
You see Percival snap out of it as he's sprinting at you.
No, I want to roleplay this.
Okay.
Right? While I'm in my demonic state, right as my claw is about to tear out your throat, or at least do some serious damage, you see suddenly Devertrick seems to shoot with pain in his head, instead suddenly slamming his fist into his head, falling to the ground and slowly shrinking back down to normal size. And there lies Percival, puffing and puffing.
Well, wasn't that interesting?
She
Oh,
puts
God.
a foot to his chest.
No, it's me. It's me. It's me.
You see, there is that meteor flying around through over her eyes.
Oh,
The lightsaber's still on, but holding away, and she's just glaring at you.
it's okay. It's just me. And I'm gonna slowly try and shuffle away.
She keeps you down, although after a few moments she slowly pulls away. Turns off the lightsaber. Glares at you, takes a few steps back, and then you see the meteor go from the corner. Well, you see the meteor go, after she stepped away, go past her right eye, and she turns around and looks at Alexander.
Alexander.
And just walks over to him.
Sorry about that. At least I warned you beforehand.
Don't call me that. That's weird.
Well, I'll look towards the elves. I'm pretty sure that you said they were elves.
Uh-huh.
Yes,
They're you can't see them though. They're just voices at the moment. You say time to move on, and Lydia says, "Yes, quite." And the door is still flashing, waiting for you guys to enter in inky blackness.
Okay. Enter.
Okay. Yeah, you guys walk in to the inky blackness. Once again, the door disappears, and lights all turn on, and once again, you see an LED screen in front of you and a pedestal. And you hear Edward come back on, and he says, "Welcome back to Trust or Forsake. You got off lucky last time. Let's see how you do this time. Any questions?"
Not really. But actually, wait, one. You said when two people pick trust, it's very, very rare.
Yes.
So in general, would you say the most common is when two people pick distrust?
Forsake, yes. The common strategy is quite simple. It's choose forsake. That's what everyone seems to say, but it's so mean, isn't it?
If the most common outcome is two people picking forsake, that means the most common outcome is the worst. So if we always pick trust, that means we're less likely to always get the worst outcome.
Well, no, the worst outcome is if you choose trust and another person chooses forsake.
I thought you said the worst was when two people picked forsake.
No, that's not what he said.
Oh.
It's quite confusing, isn't it, this game?
No, I just misheard earlier.
He sounds disappointed. He goes, "Oh, well, okay.
It's
Let's
interesting. I like it.
let's spin the LED screen, I guess." And you see it ticking through faces again. The 5 of you this time. The last is Percival, but with like a sort of just bigger frown. And it lands on the first face, Shira. And the pedestal lights up, a green button and a red button. Trust or forsake. And Lydia says, let's see how this goes.
Wait, one last question. How many more people are in Wonderland right now?
What do you mean?
You said there's more people than just us in Wonderland.
Oh, yes.
How many more?
Plenty. People come from far and wide to get their prizes.
Alright. That's it, I guess.
Shira walks over, and she's only looking at one button. Like there is no other button there, facing away from you guys. And punches it. Forsake.
Wow. You hear Edward come back on. He goes, "You are the luckiest bunch of people we have ever come across." And you see more confetti drop, and they say more than before. And Edward says, "2 rounds in a row. The other team has chosen trust. You'd think they'd learn, wouldn't you?" Well, congratulations. That means you get the easiest form of the trial. And the screen begins to part, and there is inky blackness again. Oh, I have to
Wait,
pull
did
it.
she actually say that, or are you doing that as a joke?
No, she actually, I did say that, I just went very quiet because Whiskey was talking. No, she mutters that. Gold could probably hear it, or Alex could probably hear it, but you wouldn't be able to with your massive passive perception.
It's 13. That's not bad.
It's not good.
Pretty bad.
it's not bad, but it's not good.
It ain't a 20.
Give me
And
a
she's
moment.
not saying it loud. She's not saying it for others to hear. But she turns around and she's perfectly fine.
Okay. You walk into this room, and dear Lord, it is so awful. It is a eyesore. As I need to turn the music off. Give me a moment. There we go. Okay, you walk into this room, and you see just the floor around you. It doesn't make sense. It's just blaring. There's loud music, and the floor is just pulsating pinks and purples and blues, and this weird game show music is playing. You honestly, yeah, you do. None of you have epilepsy, none of your characters. You feel like you're going to have a seizure. It is a blatant eyesore. Yeah, it should. And you see Edward and Lydia appear on a pedestal up to sort of the left, both of them sort of hugging each other. And you see Edward hold his arms out and he says, "Welcome to Earth, Wind, and Fire, the game of elements." And Lydia says, "I love this game. It's all about your decisions." Edward says, "Luckily for you, you get the easy board." And he says, "The rules of the game are simple. Just like an average board game you may see at home, you're going to roll a d6 and move that number of spaces. Depending on where you land, certain things will happen." And you see
Are you gonna tell us what some of those things are beforehand, or are we gonna find out as we go?
Lydia scoffs. She goes, "No."
However, there's only one thing that's hidden.
Sorry?
There's, we can see everything except here.
Except there? Oh, it's dynamic lighting on?
Yeah. Yeah, we can't see past there.
Oh, yeah, because,
You're
that's
hiding
darkness. You can see there's elements for every place. Here there's large walls of fire. Here there seem to be choppy waters with icebergs siding the path. Here there seem to be strong winds. There's rocks here. Lights floating around over here, but over here, just pitch darkness. And you see a giant D6 die appear in front of the three of you. And you hear Edward come back on. He says, "For this one, we're only gonna have the three of you play, as the two of your compatriots don't seem to be very capable. So, who wants to go first?"
Yeah, yeet.
Okay, go ahead and roll a d6.
So we start
Okay.
here, right?
Yeah, so that starts you move 1, 2, and then you get to choose which path you want to go down. Yeah, I'm about to turn everything down. It's about to fade out too.
You see, she stands here. She looks to both
And
sides.
this is going
and
away.
goes, I've never seen
Aw.
fire so close. And she's gonna jump to it.
Okay, what did you land on? What is that symbol?
That is the little grey diamond thing.
You hear Lydia, she says, seems like you landed on an encounter. Alright, so we're gonna have everyone roll initiative as as a magma method appears from the ground.
I
And
need to
hold
stop
on.
doing 2 GMs.
I need to delete all that, so you're gonna have to add that in. And the board game sort of flooring sort of disappears, and so does the fire and the water and everything. I'm not actually going to get rid of it because it took me a long time to put this together, as bad as it looks. And you are all able to beat up this Memphit. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Should we reroll initiative?
Yeah,
I'll
actually
re-roll.
re-roll and then just put your number in that you got before.
Yeah.
Are you sure? I mean,
20 though.
oh, God.
You both got natural 20s.
Come
You
on,
can
do we
keep
have
those, I
to-
guess.
Thank you.
No!
Yay!
Yay!
Shut up.
No,
I'll start
I.
first. My
You
natural 20 is
you're
higher.
fine. You guys go before it. It's a 4. Okay.
The high-
So
funny.
all right, Percival, what are you gonna do?
I don't need to transform for this. There, and I am just gonna use my my chain blade.
Okay, your cane blade.
I
You
missed.
gotta roll an attack. That's kind of an important
Why
part of the
didn't
attack
it
action.
roll attack? 1 second, let me try that again.
Okay,
Okay, why
so
isn't
you
this-
need to.
I am.
In the settings, you've made it so it doesn't do an attack roll, it only does a damage.
I used this when we did session 0 and it worked.
No, you used a different chain blade.
Okay.
Or you
Second.
edited it.
Let me try again. Okay, miss. That's my punishment. I miss.
Okay. Yeah, you with a 10, you miss it. And it is Shira's turn, I assume? That's your complete?
Yeah, I can't do anything else if I'm
Alright.
mortal.
Shira. If I'm mortal.
How did she end up with a 22?
Because that's what I rolled in
Before,
originally.
yeah. Like I said, you could take your thing
not
before.
for GM to-
You guys just rolled natural 20s. So I let you keep them.
I didn't. I want to be different.
Mm-hmm.
So, you see, she's holding the lightsaber. She looks at it, and she throws it upwards. And then, as she does that, her shadow scimitar appears, and she goes to stab at it. Let me just make sure I'm on public. I am. Bap.
Hey, you hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Bap.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And then it vanishes, and she catches the lightsaber. Bap.
Okay, roll for damage.
She's like fencing against it.
Yeah,
18.
it
damage.
dies, and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
The horror. Oh,
You
God,
failed.
The horror.
You take 10 fire damage.
I used to be afraid of fire. Not anymore. As she gets enveloped in it, and it's perfectly
She
fine.
just absorbs it. As it oh shoot, disappears,
Feels to be good.
and explodes in a burst of fiery flame. And the board resumes, and everything goes back the way it was. And you hear Edward say, "That was quite simple, wasn't it? Good job, you three." And who wants to go next? Okay, next is Gold. So we're gonna
I'll
go
go next.
Jay. Oh, Gold did say he was gonna go next before you.
Oh, okay.
And then Rory. Okay, that's a turn order. All right, you rolled a 4, so go ahead and move. So that's gonna be 1, 2. That's 5.
No, you can't go. Yeah.
There you go. And Lydia says, "Oh, looks like you landed on a plain square. I guess that's okay."
And
And now it is Percival's turn. I like the initiative. It's perfect. We'll just keep this initiative order too.
Yeah.
as I'm walking forward, I don't go demonic, but you see my skin change and go slightly more, the texture's different.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You move one space, and Lydia laughs. She goes, "Wow, good job."
Yep.
Okay, Jay.
Can I borrow dice from someone? I forgot mine at home.
Sure. And you see a giant die drop from the sky on top of you.
She like dodges it.
It's
kicks
light
it as
enough.
It bounces.
It's light enough that you could catch it. And you roll a
Stop.
3. All right. This is gonna be fun. And you see next to you as the fire. Hold on. So you see the fire begin to swirl, and it all coalesces into one form next to you. And I need us all to roll initiative. No, you've already rolled initiative, so you're good. So we're all gonna start on the fighting again as the board game seems to recede again. That's
Then
2G.
I'll just.
And we're gonna start with Shira this time
Yeah.
because she's starting there. I am.
Yeah, but it's my turn because I rolled the dice.
That's how I'm gonna do it for now because I'm still, like I said, this is a lot of improvisation for the Wonderland.
She looks at it. Looks around for a moment, and she's going to. Yeah, she'll just stab at it twice.
Okay, yeah, you hit both times, and you take.
I'm attacking with my lightsaber.
9
remember?
fire damage. Yes. You attack it, and roll damage on your lightsaber attacks. You take 9 fire damage because you're attacking it with melee attacks. Okay, first has.
Right. Ignore the 2.
Okay.
But
Interestingly enough, you know that you shouldn't be able to negate this damage, but this is fire. And it sort of just seems to like pass right through it. It still does damage to it, mind you, but it doesn't seem to do as much. And 37 divided by 2, it has resistance to specifically this sort of damage. Which there is no sort of damage. It's just kind of, and you slap it. I believe that's.
no, that one's magical.
Okay, cool. Roll for damage. Is use the force. 8. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it looks like Shira's beaten up on this thing a little bit.
That's a turn.
Now it is Alex's turn.
Should I roll the dice, or are we stopping this for combat?
We're stopping for combat, is what happens every time an enemy appears.
That's annoying.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. That's why I said it was.
Unless you want your teammates to die, though, you could just leave her to fight by herself.
I mean, I could, but I'll just hit it a couple times.
Okay, yeah. You can move from your spot as well. I'll mark. Tony, yeah, both hit. Go ahead and roll for damage. And I believe that's not magical. Or is it because of feature? Because I remember there's a feature later.
It is magical.
Okay, cool. So you must have gotten that already. All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right, its turn. It's going to move on to Shira. And Shira, you will take. You're taking a lot of fire damage, huh? 5 fire damage, and you are on fire.
She's never felt better. She's never felt this pleasure of flame.
And then she's going to
Compared
touch
to
you.
the
I mean,
usual.
it's going to touch you. 24
That's
and an
sexual
11.
assault. I thought this was a PG campaign.
24
That's a hit.
for 15 fire. And you were already ignited, so it's just 15 fire damage.
The horror.
That was a normal assault already. And you are, like I said, on fire. And now it is Percival's turn.
Ow.
Just we're not moving our tokens, right?
You can if you'd like. The board game is
I'll-
receded, so there is none of this fire is here, none of the water,
Yeah.
none of that kind of stuff.
I'll fully mutate and go all the way back here and slash at it.
Okay.
He's
Oh,
mutating.
Miss, hit. Roll for damage.
I think you mean hit, miss, hit.
No.
He can't
Oh,
miss with the claw.
you can't miss with a claw. Right.
You can just say that instead of being scripted.
Yeah, I was
instead of
very.
being
You
scripted,
confused
right?
me. I
Or
was like,
thing.
what?
Just say I
Um,
can't miss on a claw.
I need to remember that. Okay. And is that your turn?
Yep.
All right, Shira, back to you. You're on fire.
Damage, please.
You take 1d10. You take 2 fire damage.
It's fine. Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna tuck away the lightsaber, turning it off first. And you see, bonus action, disengage. She starts running.
Whew, wow.
Disengage.
Yeah, you disengaged. Yeah.
And then, as she's running, you just see. Hold on.
Okay, you do that 3 times.
Hit.
Hit, and hit. Yes, roll damage.
Okay. Yeah, you see it just starts getting battered while she's running away. Ignore the 1 and the 6,
Oh,
sorry.
dear lord, okay.
I apologize.
Okay.
9, 21, 34? 34. Yeah, 34. And that's a 10.
Okay. Alright, Alex. It looks very much beat up. I'll actually move it to the front so you can see its bar more visibly.
Alright,
It's sort of flickering. You hit with the second attack, roll for damage.
bam.
He's drinking something.
I am drinking something. It's alcohol. No, it's not alcohol. Yeah, that's a good hit.
And one more.
Sinner.
Fuck. One more. That's not.
Yeah, well, how are you gonna do it from here? Are you just gonna extinguish it?
Yeah, just
Okay, yeah.
grab the fire and extinguish it in my hand.
Yeah, you do that, and it just snuffs out. Good job. You you all begin to be pulled back to your respective spots.
You said all the fire create that. Does that mean all the fire here is gone?
It's back now.
I put myself out.
Yeah, that's a good move. Yeah, when you go into a combat, everything sort of disappears. Involving the board, I just can't make it disappear. Because every time I make it disappear, it doesn't line on the track for some reason.
Yeah.
So I just have to say that it disappears, which is fine. So you can run through the fire without an issue during combat. And now Shira just went, so it is Alex's turn. You hear Lydia, she goes, "What is with you and just landing on these blank squares? It's so boring." And now it is Percival's turn. right after. There you go, Percival.
Three. 1, 2, 3. I just hold the middle finger in the air.
You see, like I said, the two elves are up on
Oh,
like a
wait, fuck,
pedestal.
wrong direction.
Okay. And Edward is hitting his head on the railing. It's like, please do something interesting like she is.
Does a little flourish.
And it's Shira's turn again.
What's his chest looking like? Is this something we're
Do you
allowed to go
point to it? Do you ask them?
What's this?
Well, those are some prizes you can win. Or is it? You'll have to
And the
find
only way
out.
to find out.
Yes. Yeah, you can get there.
She finds out.
And you can go ahead and open the chest if you'd like.
I want to make an
Okay.
make an investigation first.
Go ahead.
See if it's trapped or if it's a mimic. I don't mean to 2GM that very well. It's a mimic.
You don't know.
Oh. I said that because I saw the turn order show up, but then I realized I accidentally double clicked it again. Okay, she opens it.
All right.
It's a mimic.
He says, you see, inside you see a didn't expect you to. I actually did expect you to get this. I forgot to get art. You see a ring. And
Yeah.
Edward says, I can tell you about it if you want to know.
Yes, please.
I like to call this one the Ring of the Grammarian.
Oh, you're gonna have to spell that for me. Okay, that's what I thought it was.
And he says, put simply, it's a very powerful magic ring that allows you to change spells. I can't find ring art.
Yeah, rings are a pain in the ass to find good art for. I agree with that.
All I can find is planets. I don't care how pretty. You know what? Here, freaking. Yeah, this works, honestly.
By the way, am I able to sleight of hand this so they don't see this?
No, he's announcing to everyone that you are taking this.
True. Okay, yeah, that's true.
And let me send it in item art.
They don't see it. They know she has it, but they don't see it.
And he says essentially what this, like I said, essentially what this ring can do is change magic spells for your enjoyment, as I like to say. And what this means mechanically, I think I've mentioned this to you before, because I love this item. You can, when you're casting a spell, you can use the Ring of Grammarian once per day to change one letter of the spell.
Oh.
And the effect of the spell will change depending on the letter you change. So for instance, you gave this example, Jay. You say cast wish, you change W to F, you cast fish.
Oh, I think I remember this.
Yeah, you have to be creative, but
You have to be extremely creative. Let me just toss
this. To this already?
No. Well, maybe.
Oh,
You know what?
Whiskey.
Yeah, sure. Why not? We'll say everything you gain in Wonderland you can attune to. And he says, usually we don't give away prizes, but just this once. Or maybe a few more times. And let me just go ahead and toss that in the GM notes for myself. Okay. So I know exactly what this does, and then I'll send you the exact description.
I have to whisper you something, Whiskey.
Let me whisper you exactly what it does. Oh, whoa. Oh, Lord.
And that's how the campaign started.
Okay, alright. Chill out, maybe? Okay, yeah, that's your turn. Moving on. Alex.
That's a cantrip. It doesn't have to be the first letter, just any part of the letter, right?
Oh, I just realized I can do something really fucking funny. I can do something really funny. I cast 6.
You don't get it. It's mine. Fuck off.
So
If you give it to me,
Yes,
you give it to me,
go ahead.
I can tell.
do I have to go forwards or can I go backward?
Do you say this in character?
Yeah.
They say, Lydia says, uh, what are with these three and breaking the games? And she's looking at Edward, and Edward says, I guess you can go backwards. It's gonna take a long time to get through. Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay.
That's boring. She just goes, boo.
I'm not stepping on a star.
It's fun.
Then you go step on it.
I did.
Step on another one.
Sure, when it does come to your turn, actually, you can go any direction. I think about it. You've just been allowed to go any direction. You choose. Okay. You can't go, no. Now, I will say, you can't go back this way. Okay?
But I have a flying speed, so can I just fly?
No, they will smite you.
But
But we don't know that.
Okay, Percival, roll your d6.
Okay.
Rory is loving Wonderland right now.
The only part of it
The
I don't like is how you're taking our features.
You
That's
get
not
the
that bad.
star. You get the star.
By the way, just so you know, I'm still mutated.
Yeah, you are, luckily for you.
Yeah.
And
but
let's
you
roll,
don't-
as we're back in combat. As the flames orient themselves again.
I just want to continue rolling dice. Like, I don't want to fight this.
I'm gonna be sending you like cursed things I could do with cantrips.
Oh my god. He just sent me child touch.
Instead of chill touch, child touch. Once per day, I can touch a child.
Jail speedruns.
Okay, Percival, it's your turn. It's your turn. Go.
Dude.
Use child touch. You know what you must do.
Okay, you miss. You hit one of those, and then you hit with the 18, which means you take 6 fire damage, which I believe you can negate that. Yeah.
No, I can halve it.
Yeah, that's what negate means. And is that your turn?
One sec, I need to put my, and then... Okay, why can't they see it? How did you make them so they could see it?
See what?
My temporary HP.
Okay, so you gotta put in a max value. So you just put
Yeah.
33, put in max 33.
Where's max? What do you mean?
If you just double click it, there'll be two. If you double click your token, you'll see there will be bar 1, bar 2, bar 3.
Oh, okay.
In bar 2, just put value and max. Same
Okay.
number.
Massage instead of message. Okay, is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay, Shira.
It's time to fold the earth. I'm kidding. I'm
Please
kidding.
I'd let you do it, but it's not gonna do what you think.
Okay. Oh, I really want to use this instantly.
You can if you'd like.
Hmm.
You hear Lydia yell from the bleachers. Fish!
What?
Fish!
Fish. I'm going to.
It's child touch.
Whiskey, can I ask this? Like, can I ask what you would do with this before I actually do it?
What I would do? Like what the
Yeah.
spell would happen? No, you cannot ask
Yeah.
what the spell would do.
Oh.
Yeah. Because then I have to come up with 15 different spells because you ask me different things.
Well, I
This way
wouldn't
I only have
ask
to
it
come up with
often.
Okay, maybe. You might be able to infer what it might do.
Chili touch?
If you... Chili touch?
Would it just change the damage type to fire? I'm guessing you would.
Chili? Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
And make sure you
Child
type it
touch.
like the way it's spelled, because, you know, different spellings can be different. You
You
can be the nearest person.
No,
Yes.
shit.
Well, isn't that? Are you trying to do chilled?
No, I'm not actually doing that.
Yeah, but it would be
That's not
chilled
how you
touch.
spell.
How do you get to chilly?
Wait.
Yeah,
what
that's
the
not
fuck
how you
does
spell
make
chili.
stand for?
Anyways,
Never mind.
continue. That's why you always need to put the spelling of the original. And oh, you're just gonna. Okay, you're gonna run over there and hit it normally.
Yeah.
Shadow
Wait, I'm not
touch.
using lightsaber because I'm smart.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, using the shadow. Okay, go ahead and roll for damage. Good hits. All right. Yeah, you hit it, and it seems to do more damage than usual. As in, like,
That's
more damage than the lightsaber. Is that your turn?
And lots of natural 20s today.
That's my turn.
All right, Alex.
I'm making a
Oh,
list
yeah,
of
you do. Thank you.
possibilities.
Thank you very much. Yeah, you
No,
do.
I don't.
You take 1d10.
That's a D20.
Sorry, you. Oh,
Can I
shoot.
keep the one? Can I keep the one?
No.
Not the 16.
Why
Can
is it
we
not
reroll
rolling?
The 16. Okay, that's a 3.
There we go. Okay, 12 damage.
Oh, but I like that 3.
Well, you did get a 3 in there. Look, it's right there in the front.
I
And
still
you'll
don't
hit.
like it. You switched that. I saw you switch that. I can do that too.
Yeah, you hit with both of those. And you don't take any damage because you're all the way over there. Is that your turn, Alex? End of turn, okay. Fire. Let's see. It's gonna step into Percival's square.
Thank you for not killing me.
And that means you're gonna take 9 fire damage, Percival, or whatever you're gonna do with that. And then, so cut it in half.
Rounded down or up?
It's always rounded down, halving.
Okay.
And then touch, 21 and a critical failure. 10 fire, so 5 fire damage, and you're also on fire. So that should be 9 fire damage in total, and you are on fire. And you start your turn, which means you're going to take that fire damage because you're burning. So you take 1 fire damage. This is so detrimental to you.
I'm gonna fucking eviscerate this thing.
And now it's your turn. Yeah, you hit
Hey, look, you actually rolled well for me.
with 2 attacks, so okay. Yeah, it's not dead yet.
Okay. It's not venom. I can do nothing else.
Shira.
Okay. Is this thing? Do I know this thing's a magic?
You've seen elementals before.
Okay, so
Alex is
like, let's say what's a 3rd level spell that cancels out magic again?
Dispel magic.
Dispel magic. So that would work on an elemental, right?
No.
Or no? Okay, because some people say it does in certain worlds. Okay, good to know. I have so many cool ideas.
That
Magic.
is a natural thing. It's really cool.
Fog cloud becomes dog cloud.
Oh my lord.
Can I add letters, by the way?
You could add a letter.
Or
I'd
add a-
allow that.
Frog cloud.
I'd allow adding, taking away, or changing 1 letter.
Wait.
Okay, so it's just 1 letter of any kind. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah,
more
that's
interesting.
fair.
Gives you more options.
Wishes.
No, that's more.
okay,
that's
I'm
more
just
than
gonna-
you'd have to do ES. So,
Okay,
hey,
I'm
Percival.
gonna do-
No.
Wait, what happens if I cast Crown of Sadness?
Okay.
Depression for life.
Oh man, Dan. Okay. Roll for damage, including sneak on first.
Got that.
Oh, it's dead.
You
First attack.
reckon with the
Yeah,
max
you
damage?
smack. You smack this
nothing.
fire elemental this way, and it dissipates into flames as the pathway erupts into flames again, and you're all teleported back to your original spaces.
I now need to look at every single spell from my class to see what I can fuck with.
You do take
Okay.
it. No, she does not take her D10 damage because
No,
she's
I
using
don't.
the force.
Because you don't. She doesn't actually do anything.
She's just using the force. And that was Percival's turn. Shira, it is your turn. Percival, you're on fire, so at the beginning of your turn, you might want to put yourself out. You're going to take fire damage, but... Okay, yeah, where are you going?
I'll ask, what's this do?
You've been there.
Oh, right, never mind. Am I allowed to walk on this and, like, have an encounter to make things interesting? And then also go there to have two interesting things at the same time?
Sure, you're going to die. You're already nearly dead.
As much as I'd love that, no?
It would be really good for your ratings.
We're not recording this.
It would make you really happy.
It would make us really happy.
Shira,
I don't give a shit
you
about the
want
guy.
to die.
No, we should keep it by the rules. You have plenty of squares to go through.
I mean, I broke a rule before.
That was a technicality. You didn't break any rules.
Be quiet, Percival. I'm trying to get... And she stops herself.
Okay, yeah, you land there, and this is gonna be relatively simple. Yeah, a mud memphit pops out and goes, wham! I don't know why I wanted to make a noise for him. Yeah, Waluigi.
Looks at it.
And it is your turn. You
She
just
does
smack it.
absolutely
Okay.
nothing.
No, you hit all of those. Yeah, so roll for
no, I
damage.
don't. I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, you're not doing anything, but roll for damage, please. Okay.
That's 34 damage? 35?
This
30,
mud memphit just
35?
falls into mud, and the mud falls in the water.
What happened?
Oh.
I
She
thought
goes-
there was an encounter.
She goes, well, it looks like we may have messed up, honestly.
I think your magic broke. It was really cool, though. Yeah, I was about to say, why
you
is there three?
you weren't supposed to be fighting a mud memphit. That's strange.
I can fight another.
No, yes, I think that would be nice, wouldn't it?
It would.
And I won't make you make that saving throw because I actually did screw up.
Ah!
And you're gonna fight an ice memphit instead, and then you're gonna kill that. You need a 2, a 5, or a 6. Okay, let's go to Alex
Well-
since you just killed the mud memphit.
Wait, does this thing actually appear?
Yep.
Can I move on my
Nope.
turn? Why?
I mean, you can if you'd like. You're gonna have to disengage or something.
Yeah, I'm disengaging.
I
I'm
didn't,
like,
I didn't mean to do that one. To do this. Yeah, I'll just do both of them.
Okay, yeah, you hit it, and you don't kill it somehow. Oh, actually, no, you don't kill it somehow. Doesn't he make a dexterity saving throw?
I didn't even do anything and it died.
I killed it.
Yeah, you kill it. I need you to make a dex save.
I have advantage on
Why?
it. Remember we discussed that.
Don't
Right,
need
no, yes, you're right.
advantage.
Oh,
You're
wow,
right. You
yeah.
don't need advantage either. Yeah,
Yeah.
you dodge out of the way and you take 1
One
slashing damage.
Wow. I'm
Congratulations.
Really my boots now.
And everyone is moved back to their spaces. Meaning Shira needs to move back.
Yeah,
And now
sure.
it is Percival's turn.
Man, I just want to roll my dice.
Wait, that's not right. It's Alex's turn. Sorry, Percival.
Oh.
You can keep
Can
that
I
6 if you'd
keep
like.
that roll?
Yes, you can.
Thank you.
You got a 5?
Why does he get a green heart and not me?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my lord! You hear Edward
I'm
say,
gonna go through
"What?
this whole
Why
thing
are
of
you?
evading
Why are
the
you
arrow."
going that way? The chest is empty. Or is it?
Boo!
I don't have to step on anything.
Or is
got
it?
something
As you
in it.
as you look at the chest, you realize it's closed again.
I don't care.
Okay, fine. You got a 6. Where are you going, Percival?
Yeet.
Okay. Yeah, you hear Lydia, she goes, "This is the worst round of Earth, Wind, and Fire we've ever had." And Edward says,
I make
"You're
it
right.
interesting.
This is so boring. They just keep winning." Let's see. I need to see what's your con modifier?
My
Hey.
con is my con is good.
Okay, it's a 9, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, you regain 19 HP, which you don't need it.
Useful. Can I make that temporary HP?
Nope.
Fuck.
And you hear Lydia go, "Well, that's unfortunate for you."
Your game sucks. Unless you
Shira, could you make a perception check for me?
Yep.
Unless I get to a chest. If I get to a chest, your game is amazing. Perception check. All right.
I'm gonna
Just
DM
Shira.
it, not you.
Okay, yeah, Shira, I'm gonna plead a group call real quick. As actually, we'll be right back. Alex, could you roll perception too, Alex? Could you roll perception as well, Alex?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna pull you as well. Bye, Rory. The two of you. So the two of you see this. You see as Percival's complaining, he's saying your game sucks. This black mist comes out of his mouth and starts to elevate and go into the ceiling.
Dang. It's pretty hardcore.
And I'll bring you guys back. Okay. Now it's Shira's turn.
I'm gonna step on all the blank ones.
You're ruining my game.
You
3.
gave me the option to roll.
Lydia says, what? You three
I thought you
really
said
like
that.
screwing up our games, don't you?
She says, I'm really sorry, but you said there might be something here.
Alright.
Trapped? Anything strange?
Nope.
She opens it.
There's actually something inside. You see a coin.
What's the coin do?
It's you hear Edward, he goes, "It's quite simple, really. It's something I like to call the all or nothing coin." Mechanically what it does, he says, "I like to think that it shifts your luck a bit." Mechanically, instead of rolling a d20 once per day, you can choose to flip the coin, treating heads as a natural 20 and tails as a natural 1.
So heads nat 20, and
Tails
tail nat 1.
once per day.
Once per day.
You're
Yep.
just
I'm guessing 1 is heads,
wondering.
2 is tails.
Yeah.
Do you get to
Okay.
choose before or after the roll?
What? Oh, you get to
choose
choose?
before or after.
Oh, before the roll, of course.
Yeah, after the roll, I mean, you just whatever you roll, that one's the net 20. What?
I mean, no, not so. But okay. Is there anything else that's gonna appear in the chest so I can grab it now to make the game interesting?
I think we'll stop putting things inside there. And you see the chest dissipate into a black mist.
Can I take some of that?
The black mist?
Yeah.
No,
Should I
it
pull it out of the paper bag?
it goes through the paper bag. I only step on blank tiles. You're lucky you got the
said
easy
I'm
version.
cheating.
You hear Lydia
Okay.
laugh.
That's my turn.
Okay,
She
Alex.
smiles, glad that she made someone laugh for once.
You guys have not made it through the. See, Percival has the right idea. He's just beefing through. Shira and Alex are
I
just
was
going
doing-
backwards.
No.
forwards.
They were avoiding things. This is the only time I've gone backwards. I've made the game interesting.
Okay. Yeah, you made the game interesting by earning things you're gonna have to lose later. Alright, Alex.
But I've
go
also
ahead.
fought things.
True enough, fair enough. Let's see that
Measure.
amazing D6 roll gold.
Alright, I need a 3, 5, 6.
He's just gonna jump back and forth. No, no,
How about
no.
that?
Lydia is ripping her hair out. Not really. No, that would be ugly, and she's not ugly. Percival, I'm
She
ripping my
shouldn't
hair
have
out.
gave me
Percival,
that.
you're on fire, by the way. Did I mention that?
I said I put it out.
Okay, then you're fine.
I don't remember him saying that.
I remember you
I
saying
did.
that now.
Now
Oh
that he
my
said it.
lord. Lydia says, well, how useful is that? Wow. Sarcastically, like clearly.
Extraordinarily.
Shira.
I wonder what the purple triangles do. No one stepped on one of them yet.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
She goes, look at this. And she goes like that.
No. They both blankly look at you and go, as much as we want to, we need to get moving.
Okay. And she like
Alex.
takes 2 steps forward, trying to make the game interesting.
You nearly dead.
You're liking this game way too much.
I'm not nearly dead. Also, I can't see Percival's cell because he doesn't have a fucking token because he never made one. Can we say it's canon that he isn't actually a character? He's just a random blue ball.
Oh.
I have to step on an encounter tile.
Oh no, the horror for you.
She pats us back and goes, good job.
No, I gotta.
You learned how to step on something.
Kinky.
Just fucking obliterated.
Alright,
So bad.
that's basically what they're gonna do. Oh shoot, okay. Alex, it's your turn.
Okay, I cast Power Word Kill with my arm. See?
You
I'm
miss,
really good at
and
that.
then you hit. Roll for damage.
Oh my god,
Alright.
you cast it.
I'm gonna
Never
hit
mind.
it again. Ooh, ouch.
You miss.
Ow, pain. Twice? Does the 12 not hit?
You hit. Roll for damage. It's
See,
almost
I'm really
dead.
good at
Not
hitting
quite.
things. Can I just headbutt it as a free action?
No. No, I don't think so. Because I finally get to make an attack with my Memphit.
Do you though?
Sounds like you
Because
said
I'm
meh.
gonna hit. To be fair.
It's going to do it's Frost Breath.
Okay.
And that's going
Concept?
to include all of you, I believe. Let me check that.
It's got a
No.
long range.
Wait. Not really, no, just the 2 of you. And no, it's not con, it's
Nice.
dexterity.
What? I swear it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, usually cold is death or con.
Well, it's not.
I
I'm
said
reading it.
usually.
Even better.
I made this one. You both
Oh,
succeed.
it's wrong.
It's a 10, so I mean, and so you take half of that, so you take 3. 3 cold
I'm
damage.
just taking so much damage. I don't know
3
if I'll be able
cold
to make it out.
damage.
You're just gonna fucking die.
Percival.
No, she's not. She takes none.
No,
She's
eventually, I mean.
No,
Percival, you're not. Are you
she's
just
way
going? Are you
tankier
just
than
gonna
you
keep
two.
going? Fair enough.
Credit.
Okay, go ahead.
Wait, we have the option to just keep going? You told me we didn't.
Yeet.
Well, no, there's no. Wait, no,
Nice.
there's no tiles. The tiles disappear. I completely forgot about that. You can't keep going. You can't keep rolling a die.
Oh yeah, fuck.
To say.
Damn it, I'm stupid. I don't know. I just thought someone killed it. Alright.
Where are you?
I'm still in demon form, so.
Yeah, you hit. Roll for damage.
I would have been upset if we were able to go this whole time.
Okay, it blows
I
up.
fucking decapitated.
It blows up. I need both of you to make a dex save. Shira and Alex.
I give him the middle finger.
Okay,
Me.
Shira, you take 3. Alex, you take 6 cold damage.
I take 3.
Slashing,
advantage.
slashing. You do.
He rolled a
It's true.
15, remember?
Yeah. I keep forgetting.
Well,
Okay.
then remember.
Good job, you two.
I mean, it wasn't really
Can I
that
keep that
hard.
roll?
to be completely
You
honest.
know, you got the easy map.
Yeah.
And now you can go, Percival.
Can I keep that roll? We haven't landed on a purple.
Sure, go ahead.
Yet. Okay, I'm on purple. What does purple do?
I messed up. I'm gonna need you to do something for me.
Give
Let's
up
see.
your magic items. That's what purple does.
Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Trap.
And you went down the path of wind. So the path of wind has a lot of wind.
Wind.
Oh, I never would have guessed.
And dexterity saving throw, like I said.
That was gonna be rocks.
Wait. Aw, come on. Okay, then, dexterity is not bad. Yeah, it's not bad at all.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
fine.
you're good. Oh, actually, I take it back. It's not dexterity. It's a strength saving throw, which you'll be good at.
Hey.
It's something.
Oh,
It's path
I
of
thought
wind.
you said-
I'm a fool. I was reading
Okay.
path of fire
Wow.
because I got flipped around.
Metagaming
So
guys. write
what'd
this
you
in your
roll?
notes.
You rolled a 16. So just add your strength mod, and you would win.
You win. You win.
Yeah.
the
So you're
game.
fine. You're perfectly good. A very strong gust of wind pushes against you, but you're able to resist.
I mean, I
Yeah,
really
like,
wish
just
I could've-
Right, like, as it's happening and I'm about to be lifted, I just tuck in my wings. I'm like, oh, fuck that, this is not bad.
Dude, I wish
Shira?
I could have went through the whole game with only blink tiles, just to spite these two elves. That'd have been hilarious.
Maybe you could, escape Wonderland. Or win Wonderland.
I think they just get so frustrated they send me out of Wonderland.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
I mean,
Plus,
it might.
I don't know if you realized, you're pretty sure the orb is in here.
Whatever.
Shira? Okay,
I'm making magic over here.
okay.
Too bad. You get a blink tile. Oh no, you're gonna go to the Star Age.
I just.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, I'm tempted.
Jay, we have an hour left.
Do you want me to make this interesting, God?
God? Are you calling them
There's
God?
Two, and
You
one
know,
of them are a
You
female.
hear Edward, he goes, you know what? Fine, we're changing the rules. No more going backwards.
Oh, that's no fun.
Okay.
As you two, as you see Percival saying that,
Shira,
the same
you
thing
went forward
happens
too
as
much.
when he was complaining about it earlier. Remember what I told you to?
Yeah, Shira, you went forward too much. You're not cheating your way out of
You
this.
are going
Go
too
back.
forward too much. They see you and they say, Shira, honey,
You said you wanted this to hurry up.
this is not what we meant.
I
There
need
are
you-
We need
rules
to
we
be
have to
clear.
follow.
Look, I'm just attracted to your beauty and doing as you say, okay?
Oh, thank you. Then listen to the rules.
Maybe if you were a little more ugly, I'd be able to think straight.
Sipping cringe. Alright, Alex.
Imagine simping, kind of
Imagine
cringe.
sipping. Oh my god. Percival.
Come on, give me a 4, baby. Give me a 4.
He's screaming.
Give me a 4.
Okay, where are you going?
3.
Are you going to the chest?
Yes.
Okay.
Come on, give me a 1.
Shira.
You just screamed, give me a 5.
My constitution is a 6. Give me health, please. I need it.
You guys have
You
really
get
bad
14
cons.
HP.
Cool.
Imagine only
That's me.
having a 6 con.
Go,
No,
Alex.
Plus 6.
Oh my
Plus
god!
6.
You go down the path of wind. Wow. Percival, go.
I'm too good. Just get out of my face.
Give me 1. Give me 5.
Okay, well you're passing. Yeah, you can't. You can't. You miss it, unfortunately.
Do you know what that means? You have to get on a star, buddy.
You do.
You can't go backwards.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm sorry.
Damn it! I thought you would notice. Shit.
You thought I wouldn't. Do you say that in character?
No.
By the way, as your character is cussing and screaming about this, that they're not getting what they want on the rolls, like I've mentioned to you two
I'm
before,
saying
you're
that
seeing
in
a lot of
character. I said
this.
I told you, if I'm not saying it in my voice, I'm not saying it in character.
Okay,
Boo!
Yeah, that's
Let
fine.
him finish what he was saying. Boo!
fine. Percival,
Jay,
go.
stop
fine.
simping.
It's fine. Yeah, you see
Nice,
the
look at-
rocks. You see the
Oh,
rocks
sorry,
begin to
sorry.
form around this spot right here, and they all fit together to make a big boy. Yeah, you hit
big
2
boy, a
claws
little
and
whip.
horns. Roll for damage. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Is that your turn? All right, Shira.
Guys, please. She looks
What?
up.
What?
I asked nicely.
For what?
For what?
You said you wanted to keep the game going. They can go fuck themselves.
All right, Alex.
No!
Can I just roll
You're
my
not gonna give her the dice. She's
and
gonna do
move?
something.
No, she can't. She can't. Like I said, the board disappears. There is no rolling during
Fine.
combat, unfortunately.
Fine then. I'll do nothing.
Okay, you do nothing.
Look back at Shiro.
Roll for damage.
She stands there and crosses her arms and goes, fine then. I'll wait.
Alex, as she's saying that, and she's getting upset kind of about it, you see that mist coming out of her mouth.
What?
Okay.
Huh?
Alex.
Wait, me? Huh? Why?
Okay, I'm gonna whap.
She says she's sorry.
I missed
She
both
said
times.
she's sorry.
You do miss both of those.
Okay, I'm my turn.
Its turn. It's going to
Try.
It's going
try
to
not hard.
slam you, Percival.
Slam me into the
17.
Can we please make
both
that
of
natural
those
20
just-
for what he just said?
Both of those just come on and slam. Both of those just hit.
Okay, you take. Hold on, I need to math. 31 damage.
Hey, Whiskey, you should play. Come on, and you should play Slam. That song. I don't remember what it's called. You should play it in Hydra.
Space Jam?
Space Jam. I haven't watched
You know what?
Space Jam.
Sure. Well, why not? Give me a second.
Has anybody realistically ever actually
I
finished the
have.
movie Space Jam?
Wasn't great.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know how I feel about this. Let me
This
just.
is my jam, dude.
Okay.
No pun intended.
That's its turn, Percival. Your turn.
I'ma do my thing, baby.
Bye
Baby.
you miss, baby. You hit
I hit,
8
baby.
and hit.
17 hits.
I've rolled so many fucking
All right.
ones.
Is that your turn?
I've rolled so
No,
many
you're kind of
ones.
really bad at this, Rory. You should roll better.
Shira.
Can I hold my action to roll the dice?
Yes.
Okay. It looks pretty weak, and she wants to do as they said, so she's gonna hold her action to do the dice.
Alex. Hit. Roll for damage.
Dang, I rolled minimum twice.
Okay. Its turn. It's going to slam.
You remember these
And
are.
welcome to the jam.
Oh my god!
And welcome to the jam.
You are the jam.
Oh, this entire time, Shira's just like has about a little bit of
Just
D6
53
she's
damage.
juggling in her hand. That's what it's. I could have killed it.
Dude, welcome
please
to
see his
becoming
health bar,
the
by the way?
jam.
Because we
You
can't
got
actually
flattened.
see his health bar.
You can't. Oh my god. There.
No, we can
Yeah.
see
No.
the earth elementals, but not Rory's.
Rory seriously needs to make a placeholder token for himself.
I can use the.
Oh, he's fine.
Okay.
Stop fucking complaining.
Percival, your turn. Hey, you're lucky I don't have a critical chart.
Yeah, you'd probably be dead.
You miss and hit, and then miss. So roll for
Yeah,
damage on
I
those
have to go
claws.
through. Just roll better. Like, damn. Dude.
Wait, on both?
No, on one.
You got 7.
Okay, yeah. Shira,
Yeah.
still holding your action.
They still haven't fucking killed it.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I pick up another D6 and just keep waiting.
Alex? Okay. Are you rolling 4? What the heck?
Yeah.
Okay, well the 24 and the 21 hit, so... Not quite.
I'm just not rolling that good.
Alright, is that your turn?
Yep.
Earth Elemental.
You better
Hello.
kill it. If you don't kill it this time.
Critical failure and 13. Take 13 damage.
They hurry up and kill
Your
it.
turn, Percival. He just went from 101 to 26 in 2 turns. Metagaming. Metagaming. Roll for damage. Just enough as you smash it with your horn and pierce it, and it falls to the ground.
Christ.
And the
that's
rocks
way
reset
better.
him.
Around, half fucking dead. I think, like, one of my bones are broken, and I look at Shira, blood streaming over one of my eyes, like, what the fuck?
She looks at you and says, I can cast Chaos Bowler. I can restrain an
And-
enemy.
The music from the orb starts up again.
Come on and slam, and welcome to the jungle.
That's not what it sounds like.
That's a held action.
How is that a held action? I don't think
She
you
was
can
holding her
hold
action
your
to roll the dice.
She
No,
was.
Whiskey said I could.
She was.
That's why I did nothing.
Oh,
'Cause he said I
for,
could.
For a second, I thought you were gonna roll it multiple times. I was about to say.
Plus,
Okay.
technically, I held 2 actions, and then on my turn.
Okay.
You can't hold 2 actions at a time.
I'm not holding 2 actions. I thought it was
Yeah, I
my
know.
turn.
It is your
Yeah.
turn now.
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah.
Now it's Alex.
You know what? Fair
You're
enough.
hurting my brain.
Whiskey.
Go,
This
Alex.
makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was about to say I'm not going crazy, right?
Alright, I'll make my strength save.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, you get pushed back.
Okay.
I could have pushed you forward, but I'm nice. Percival.
But I thought they don't like them going backwards.
We can't go backwards, and we can't be pushed backwards. There's a
Or
difference too. Pay attention
Shira?
more.
I could cast Chaos Bot.
You go to
Yes.
run over to
You hear Edward, he goes,
Elsie.
could you? What is wrong with you?
A Chaos
I
Dog.
need
You seemed eccentric, so I thought
let's
like
see, okay.
eccentric.
Give me a
Very
moment.
difficult to please you two.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. She
As
looks at those two,
the
she's trying- or she's
floor
dodging.
beneath you disappears, and you
Ah!
you
I
fall.
can't swim.
There is no water.
Ah! I can't swim in rocks
And you
either.
take 6 bludgeoning damage.
I can't swim in rocks
Fucking
either.
not.
Yes, that's relatable.
I take none.
And now you're stuck
No,
in the
I'll
hole.
take the
At the
6.
beginning of your next turn, you're gonna have to make a strength check.
Okay, fucking good luck, guys. I'll see you at the
And
end
if you ever every time you fail, you're gonna take more damage.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna start making my new character.
So, Jay, or Whiskey, I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
Do I have to take my action to roll the dice? Or is it an action to roll the dice?
It is an action to roll the die.
Alright, so I can do something else instead of rolling the dice?
And you might displease Lydia and Edward, but you could sure try.
Alright.
Since when is he giving a shit? Takes
yeah,
the dash
sure.
action.
But I...
I'm sorry, Whiskey, but you did say think outside the box.
Now, I want you guys to think outside the box.
Not that far outside, though. Now you're just making
I'm
me
trying
laugh.
not to get you guys killed, though.
Alright, I'm
Hey,
gonna
I'm
extend
living.
my arm, extendo reach. I'm gonna reach out for Shira and pull her up.
you see Lydia stand there, and she's rubbing her temple, and she goes, "Once again, you three just amaze me."
Is
I
that a
pull
good
up.
thing? She
Dear-
looks so but clearly simping.
Tyriel, help us.
Who?
Okay.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me quickly check my notes.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, sure. You pull her out of the hole, and the hole reappear. The floor reappears, Shira, and you're standing up again.
Who's Tariel?
Not important. Percival.
Give me a 2 or give me a 3. 2 or 3. 2 or fuck.
Is he saying this in character?
I said if I'm not doing my voice, I'm not.
I'm gonna ask every
saying
time.
it.
You decide to go down the path that is just pure light, and there are these orbs floating around, and they're just sort of woo. Shira.
Okay. Rolling dice.
Oh, a little off of the chest. Okay. Alex.
And then bonus action, I'm gonna dash.
No. And Edward goes, no, I'm sorry, hon.
She pulls out her class features, but it says I can.
Oh, maybe we'll take those away next time on the Wheel of Sacrifice.
No, actually, you can take this. And she pulls out another character flaw.
She pulls out her middle finger. You can take this instead, bitch.
Actually, she's
My
already lost
lord.
one of those.
She's already lost
actually.
that one, yeah.
No, you
Alex,
lost the ring finger.
It's your turn.
Same thing.
Sweet.
Make a strength save. You pass, you're fine. Percival.
Okay.
I need a 3, 5. I would
Okay.
say 4.
Actor.
Yeah. Shira. You gotta roll a 1. No.
Damn, you rolled a 1 though.
Yes. Uh-oh.
Hold on. I want to do a sleight of hand.
Okay.
Because we are rolling dice.
Fair enough. Go ahead.
And I have advantage in that, remember?
Alright, what are you trying to do?
Make a roll a 1.
Roll a 1.
Mm-hmm. That's a 29. And of course I'm doing this sneakily. She's handled dice before. She's handled things in her hands before.
Let's see. That's some pretty. Yeah, both Lydia and Edward. They look at you, and Edward speaks first. He says, "What do you think you're doing? Are you trying to cheat?"
You never said we couldn't, actually.
Oh, yeah, that is fair.
Lydia says, "That is fair." Well, you can't roll a
Wait, they
1,
never said
but
we couldn't shoot?
we're not gonna punish you.
But that wasn't the rules. Plus, you very clearly worked hard to make these items, DM, so wouldn't it make you happy if I took them?
If I can cheat, I can move anywhere I like. Tell you what. We'll let you roll again, but that's it, because you did such a good job trying to hide it from us.
Thank you. I'm actually really impressed you saw.
I saw it too.
No, you didn't. A 29.
No, you have to roll active perception
No.
for that. I'm not
Why
letting
would you have advantage on it?
I have a
That doesn't
feat.
make sense.
She
okay?
does. She does
This
have
is
a
what
feat.
I'm good at.
I'm immune to feats.
Okay,
How
go ahead and
about
roll.
that?
Oh, wow.
Give me the fucking chest whisper.
There is confetti. There is
Roll-
confetti
roll
falling from the
again.
ceiling as you do that. And the music for the theme song of the game actually starts up again as they're like, "This is what we like to see." And you open the chest, and inside you see a doll.
What's it do, guys?
Nothing. It's a doll.
What's the doll look like?
It looks like a
A
okay.
very nice doll?
Give me a second.
shitty doll?
Give me a second.
Good doll? Yeah, I want to see some specifics, Whiskey. I want to know the circumference.
Whiskey, I want
I
to know
don't have-
where every stitch in his goddamn body is located.
Now you know how I feel when you ask me what kind of door it is. And what wood the door is made out of. And then I gave you a legitimate answer. Because I prepare for that shit.
Why?
I forgot to get art
Because
for
you
this.
dickheads make me.
No, I don't. I don't even ask questions.
Actually, yeah, you do. Question everything.
You know what? Here it
is.
Here you go. You know what? Fine. Yeah. Item
Yeah,
art.
but
It's
I
an
only
item
do,
art.
like,
There you
during
go.
combat, so I don't ask anything about the doors. Don't mention the times that I do ask about the doors.
Thank you, Alex, for saving me. I throw it to Alex.
Okay.
Oh,
You're
God.
just the worst.
Yeah.
There you go, Alex.
I'm gonna put you back in that hole.
I do want to quickly check.
There's no hole there
That
anymore.
was not magical. And Mr. Thingy can agree. You know.
How would you tell if it's
Um,
magical or not?
No, Joker tells me. You told me he can sense
Yeah,
whether
when
things magical.
you put stuff inside.
I've asked him if something's magical before. Like remember when I found
Yeah,
the pen? He told me it was magical.
You
I
put
haven't
it
put it in
inside
yet.
of his mouth.
Because he
got a
said,
little taste of
he
it.
said,
Give it to
give
me,
me the
because it
pen,
looked pretty.
because it's magical.
The properties on the pen make things want it. Remember? That's why he wanted it so bad. And then you gave it to him and he knew
Is
what it
this
did.
magical? I put it in.
You already gave it.
You already
to me.
gave it to Alex.
You can't
I
take
take
away
it.
what's
I
been
take the
done.
dash action and take it back.
Do that.
The second you try to step off of the square, Lydia points a finger at you. And
You
says,
jump
jump
and land on Alex, so I'm not stepping off the square.
You do what?
Never mind. Just continue.
Okay.
I'm gonna reach my hand out and put it on her forehead, and so you can't move. That's just how
Alex,
it works. My
your
strength
turn.
aside. Okay. D6.
You're the only one that's not like within the last fourth of their health right now.
Sweet.
That's because you haven't attacked him. Because you're sexist.
Because he stays away from
I'm too
combat
good.
somehow.
Yeah, I'm too good at rolling dice.
Percival.
Whiskey. I will use my chain blade, try and stab it through the chest and pull it towards me, which is a thing I can do.
Okay. Roll to attack it.
Okay.
It's gonna break your chain blade or something. That'd be funny.
By the way, this
The
the
music
music
should-
is playing. It has been playing for a while, right? You do this, and the second you stab it in canon, the music just stops, and they both just stare at you.
And I pull it towards
what
me.
are you-
said I should be thinking
you're
outside
pulling
the
you're
box.
pulling it towards you, and they go, what are you
Yeah,
what are you
that's a thing
doing?
it's a thing I can do. I'm pulling the chest towards me. It's on
Yeah,
the square. I
in
open it.
character, Rory. You're
Rory,
asking that.
I'm asking, what are you doing?
Well, you never said I couldn't use an item to bring something towards me.
You three
I'm
have to
using my
be
chain
the
blade
most
to bring
infuriating
this chest towards-
people we've ever had inside Wonderland.
I'm opening this chest. I open the chest.
If I
Okay.
make them stop being annoying,
Yeah.
will I be able to, like, I don't know, have a different material, have multiple material desires?
Wait, repeat that?
What's in the chest?
If I get all of us to stop being a dick, can I have an additional minor
No.
material desire?
No.
What about a relationship one?
No. Percival. Inside he says that you see a diadem. And let me see, I could actually probably find diadem art.
He gets something interesting. I get a fucking doll.
You got a doll.
Wait, I
You
just
gave it away.
realized something.
Yeah, what's
Feel
up?
attacked.
I'll save that for later. So,
Okay, so you find a diadem, you see it, and he says, "That's the diadem of fabulous truthiness."
what does it do? What the fuck is a diadem?
I sent an image of it. It's like a crown, kind of. And he says, "Simple. It makes people not want to lie." It's basically you can target a creature within 15 feet. That creature has to make a charisma saving throw, and if they fail, they cannot speak a deliberate lie for 10 minutes. However, they are aware of this once you cast it on them, and so they could word it so that they're not responding with a lie. They could avoid questions as such. It can be evasive. They can be evasive in their answers as long as the effect lasts, and it can't be used again until the next dawn.
You literally just gave them an anti-Shira.
Yes.
Actually, no, she doesn't lie that often, to be honest.
So let
Anyways,
me
I
just
took-
go into your character sheet.
Let me erase.
I'll put that in, or are you putting it in? 'Cause
I
you
put it.
said
I
you
put it
wrote
in GM notes is what I did, but you can put it in as well. Because I know everything about your magic items. You guys don't.
I do too.
My
room
What's
smells
the-
really weird.
Shira.
I can't identify the smell, but I've smelled it before and it hurts my nose.
Oh, actually, I'll send you the. Here you go, Percival. Sorry, Rory.
Hey, make a strength save.
Yeah, make a strength save.
Please pass. Can I help her?
Yeah, you go back.
I really don't like you at all.
Hey!
Why did I pull you out of a hole?
You cannot blame me for that. She clearly
Yes,
isn't
I
the strong.
can.
You get
No!
You get flung back. And then
You
let's
got flung
bring
back
it.
as well.
Okay, I didn't get flung back into that.
And
Now
the
it
wind,
flung
the
back.
wind, the wind begins to cease as a air elemental appears.
I can't see it.
Yeah,
Oh, wait, no,
because
I
there's a
will
bunch
be
of
able to
darkness
see it.
here. You
But
can't see it.
once this whole thing disappears, I can see it.
Yes. Yeah.
So
Okay.
How do I? I'll just turn off dynamic lighting, I guess.
No, because then we can see what's there. Just make him work around. He can just work around.
You can
it,
work
doesn't
around it.
matter
It's
that
right
much.
there. It's okay. It's a wind elemental.
yeah.
Okay, Shira, it's your turn.
Okay.
That's a hit on the first one. Roll for damage.
Oops, I forgot my d6. And then I end my turn.
All right. Alex. Good move, good man. All right. Anything
I'm
else?
just gonna hold my action to roll a dice. How about that?
You're not on your space, so you're gonna
Yeah,
disappear, appear back on your space, and then roll the die. Just a heads
Yeah,
up.
that's the plan.
Air Elemental, it's going to slam into Shira. I am rolling to GM. Let's try that again. 12 and 23
23 to hit.
for 14 bludgeoning.
She looks at Alex, and you see those meteors in her eyes. She does not look happy. Not
And
even
she
noticing that
doesn't
she's
even
being
take
attacked.
damage. Percival,
Yeah, she doesn't notice.
I
she's
saved
being
you
attacked.
once. You got this one.
How low is Shira's health right now?
How low does it look?
She's pretty hurt, but she's doing okay.
But you
I-
actually
She's seeing
can't see.
better days.
Okay, there's one thing I could do, but she might
Do
try
not
and kill me.
do this.
Currently in meteor state, and currently I do not care enough about Shira. So I'm just gonna try and stab the thing with my chain blade.
Okay, yeah.
Like,
roll.
this is literally exactly what I asked you not to do, and then you did it.
Okay, roll for damage. You'll hit.
Yeah. Also, can I try and pull it toward? Can I try and pierce it and pull it towards me?
Sure, why not?
Okay, that's an extra 1d8. Let me just I'll 1 sec. Should I? I'll just. Okay, it's 10 damage in total, and I'll try and pull it towards me. It has to do a strength save. I mean, a strength contest against my strength.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
I don't. What? It's
It
literally
fails.
Air.
Yeah.
This is true.
Range attacks
know.
don't really work against it. Like they physically do not.
They do though. This is a different one. Yeah, you gotta understand these aren't exactly.
I just
most-
realized I made a mistake because I'm almost close to dead, just like Shira is.
Yeah, you're just gonna pull it closer to yourself. How much closer are we pulling it?
15 feet.
I'm gonna pull it. Okay, I'm gonna pull it here. One sec. Why is it pop? Can I pull it here?
How much movement can you pull?
It just says I can pull it towards me.
Okay, whoever made that homebrew class needs to go kill himself.
That is an issue. We're gonna say 15 feet. So you can pull it there.
Okay.
You can pull it half of your movement closer to you.
I'm pretty sure it's meant to be like Scorpion, where I just, no matter what, it's just towards me.
That would mean you could pull a Taras theoretically right next to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
It would have to succeed a strength.
It might fail. It
Yeah,
might roll a
still
natural one.
works.
Okay.
Still
Is that your
cool.
turn?
Even if
Percival?
it failed.
That's my turn. Oh, wait. No, wait. I can make 2 of these. I remember. I can make 2 of these.
You need to remember better.
You
dude.
miss.
I rolled a natural 1.
Jane,
Shira.
no colon spray.
That's the natural 1 is
No colon spray.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Right,
colon
Shira.
spray would do, but I don't want to know.
You don't do anything. All
I
right.
do absolutely nothing.
Roll for damage. Absolutely nothing.
But I'm not doing anything.
You aren't doing anything. It's true.
Now roll for damage.
Alex.
Remember,
Stutter?
remember it's magical.
Okay, I'm gonna whap.
Okay. Good hits.
I punch it in its stupid air face.
Yep. Stupid air face gets punched. Yeah. Okay. It's going to. Let's see. Actually, it's gonna go towards the guy hiding behind a rock.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, screw you too.
And he's gonna miss you both times. Percival.
What a loser. This guy can't even hit me.
Let's see.
23 will
This is
hit.
not-
9.
Yes, 9/9.
Shira. Doing nothing, I
Give me
assume.
just a moment. No, I'm doing stuff. It's just my roll 20 was being slow for a moment.
You mentioned my range.
What do I want to do? You know what? I'm gonna be fancy. I'm also going to ask you a question. If I were to go here and throw a dagger at it, would I theoretically be able to hit the elemental and Percival?
If you kill the elemental, I will allow it. But the damage,
But-
only the extra damage will affect Percival.
I want to ask this. It wouldn't be like, it wouldn't look like she's doing this willingly, would it? Because I'm mostly doing this out of character for comedic value.
What
Okay.
about this little light thing? Would it hit that?
It's a light orb. It go right through it.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, you don't even hit the air elemental. It just you throw the dagger and it just falls to the ground in front of you.
Oh, okay, yeah, then I'm not even going to step forward. I'm just going to pick up the daggers and walk back to my position.
Alex,
This fool.
you miss.
Je fous.
You hit.
Like, slice it in half.
You slice through some
With
air.
my claws.
It seems to affect the air, surprisingly. Oh wow. Okay.
Like, clap it
Yeah.
out of
How
existence.
do you kill air?
By swooshing my hands around in it. And the opposite
Whoosh,
way to
whoosh,
wiggle
whoosh,
it, though.
whoosh, and it's gone.
You make a bigger elemental.
All right. Return to your spots. Were you here? Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yes.
By the way, Whiskey, since you asked earlier,
Mhm.
I didn't fully say because you should know this, you should have read it. but I'm pretty sure what it means is it just gets pulled all the way towards me, and I have no say in that.
Alright,
Okay.
So
I'll keep
I
that in mind
roll
for
my
next time.
D6?
Yep,
And
roll your
whose
d6.
turn is it right now?
It's Alex. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dear Lord, you will never land on a space. Percival.
Good.
I'm attacking the chest, and I'm pulling it towards
That
me.
one over there?
Yes.
No. You have disadvantage.
16.
Okay.
It's out of your reach.
What's in it?
Yeah, you're pulling it, and Lydia's just sitting there. It's like, what is with you three?
I'm
Okay,
trying to get to
fair
the
enough.
end. I just want to
Think of
get
it
out.
this way. You can update the rules, and no one else can do this to you in the future. We're finding all the cracks in your armor for you.
We're the beta testers.
Okay, we've been running Wonderland for centuries, but alright,
No, you
okay.
apparently
Um,
have quite a
yeah,
few
you pull the chest to
flaws
you, and
then.
you open it, and inside you find a amulet. I didn't expect you to get this.
Nah.
I'm meant to be the only one getting items, guys.
By the way, that chest I put earlier, is it back in its original spot?
Yeah, it disappeared and reappeared there, but it's
Rory,
open.
can we
It's still
only
open.
get on with this? We only have half an hour left. Like, Christ.
I'm
Okay.
taking all the magic
Item
I
art.
can go.
Rory, I swear to God, if you pull another chest towards you, I'm gonna split you in dice. I'm gonna dice.
Just
All
let
right.
me check something
Okay.
real quick. Fuck, it's too far.
So you see Strongmouse's laughing amulet is what he calls it. He says, that's Strongmouse's laughing amulet. I think it's quite hilarious. And it features a face as such, mouth open in laughter, and when you reduce a creature to 0 HP, you can use a bonus action to activate the amulet and deliver a taunting joke or victorious one-liner. If I, the DM, approve of this joke or one-liner, you get 1d8 hit points. Sorry, 1d10 HP back. If I am displeased with your joke, you are struck by lightning, and you take 1d6 lightning damage.
Child touch.
Cool.
It's funny. I would give you one if you kill something with it, and you use that. And now I'm going to jail.
Thing is, I'm not witty, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
give this to Sharon.
You can later if you'd like. I mean, if your character wants it. So I'll put that in and I'll send it directly to you.
And I'll just, with my bonus action, I'll chuck the chest into the void.
Okay, yeah, the void that exists.
Apparently, he makes a void.
Yeah, sure, that happens. Okay,
I'm just assuming where there isn't tiles, it's a
we need to
void.
get on. Sure, we can work with that. We can. Next is Shira. We need to move on. You're not getting any sleep before school. No, I refuse.
I'm gonna be
Speedrun,
in
let's do
sleep
this.
like 4 classes.
Alex. Okay.
What if we just didn't though? You know, we've only got half an hour left. No, we're gonna prolong it.
He did say this is going to take multiple sessions anyway.
No, he said Wonderland would take
Oh,
multiple
unfortunately.
sessions.
Yeah, I
Not
didn't think
this.
this specific board game, but you guys kept on. You guys are smart. Okay, yeah, we'll do that real.
I'm sorry. You
Let's
said
just
think
do it.
outside the box.
Yeah, you don't have to fight an Earth Elemental. You're just gonna fight this because they're taking pity on you.
I've been good.
They
the
say,
That
entire
doesn't
time.
make
"Aw."
sense
I've
for
been a
sure.
good boy.
Is the grumpy one having a bit of a hard time? Here, we'll throw you a bone. And a mud mephit appears.
They throw a bone at you.
Literally, yeah.
I'm going to murder their bone.
Okay, let's see if you manage to murder their bone.
Does a 13 hit?
You murder their bone.
Too easy.
And I said, well, that was uneventful. And it is on
Color
to
pray?
Percival's turn.
Do you
Is
pray to
this
color god?
Is this chest in front of me still closed?
It's
and still
open.
open? What about, has this chest reappeared
It's
there?
open.
Okay.
Cough, cough. I'm out of magic items right now. Cough, cough.
Oh.
Wow, already?
Well, actually, I do have one.
I was
But
about to say, what, you spent $10.
No, I'm not using their magic items. These are my magic items, Jay. These are Wonderland
Aw.
magic items. I had this set up
We
for the
need a
specific
limb.
board game.
You said
Okay.
it's an action to roll a dice, right?
Yeah, and you just did.
Oh wait, no, I'm not using that.
Shira.
Oh, to be able to see, I'd have to. Oh.
Yeah, and you're in pitch darkness right now, Percival.
Yeah.
As you stepped into
Can
that
you throw
darkness.
us a bone?
That's a simple fight for you. And you see a don't even know what this thing is called. Memphit appeared. Dust Memphit.
Dust method, yeah. Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm going to
Teleport
I'm going to disengage.
and leave. Okay.
Whiskey,
And
I'm
I'm
pretty
gonna
sure by now my mutation would have ended, right?
Yes. Fair enough. We'll say that. It freaking dies as she runs away.
She flees in terror and it dies. She kills it with its own dust.
Okay, next is Alex.
Speedrun.
Oh my god. Alright, Percival.
Do-do-do-do.
I'll mutate, but I'll get rid of my wings and elemental resistance, so I have the ability to see in magical darkness within 60 feet.
Okay.
Okay. I
Strangely
don't think
enough.
he likes you anymore.
No, I know I do. Because I was expecting someone to do this eventually. Strangely enough, the darkness doesn't fade, but you see, you do see something. And I'm gonna pull you to a different call real quick. The poster, the flyer that you received earlier, when you first arrived at Wonderland, begins to. This is taking far too long. Yeah, whatever. It starts to look different than what you remember. And it sort of like floats out of your pocket and into the darkness, and you see it. And I'll send you the image of what it actually looks like. Did you just leave?
I
Yes.
I couldn't hear anything you were saying.
Did you just leave?
You know what? I sent you
couldn't
it.
hear
I sent you
anything
it.
you were saying.
That's what it looks like. You found that.
That's all you get.
You found
You're
that.
allowed
Good
to
job.
ask about it either.
Shira, go.
I can't see.
Can you
Can't
see? Just roll a d6.
What do you mean you can't see?
She's obviously lying. Make a strength save.
Make a strength save.
Oh, for fuck's
You're pushed
sake.
back. Alex. Actually, no, I'm not gonna. They're not gonna push you forward.
Come on, give me the thing that I can kill. Hurry up.
Okay, attack it. Just go real quick. Yeah, it's probably dead. Yeah, it's
See
dead.
it. Alright, go.
Okay, next is Percival.
I don't know what the fuck it may be, but I swing at it.
What's with that accent?
Wrong thing.
I sent you an image of what it looked like. That's what.
You
Wait.
should send me the other shoe.
Oh, that's the thing. Oh, I thought you were saying I saw it in the magical darkness.
Yeah, that's what the flyer looks like. It floats out of your pocket and starts to fade into the magical darkness, and that's what you see
Oh
on
my
it.
fuck, Rory.
Hey,
Oh, I
Rory,
thought you said
stop prolonging it.
rolled on something.
Just
Rory, I'm
go.
done.
I'm sorry, Rory. That's what you see, and it disappears into the darkness.
Just stop answering Rory's question.
It's
Okay,
not. There's no attacking. You're just going.
Oh, I thought someone stepped on a
Just
tile
roll.
and that got.
It's dead. It's
Shira,
gone. He
go.
killed it instantly.
No, he already used his actions. Shira, go.
I did a thing.
3. Okay.
I don't care. Go again.
Give me a moment. I have to pull that up. Okay. You were on the path of darkness, so I need you to make a wisdom save.
I think I'm good at those.
Looks at
You have advan. Oh. Yeah. You hear something in the darkness, and then you take 5 piercing damage.
Reaction. I use my reaction to
No.
cast Hellish Rebuke.
Nothing happens.
Fuck. That's a wasted spell
Yeah.
slot.
Shira, you roll a 6, remove 6. Okay. You move into darkness. Alex.
Da 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 da. I'm just gonna take 7 health.
Oh,
I've only lost.
yeah, I could do that together. Percival,
Okay.
you've almost made it. You've almost made it to the end of Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Finally.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you got a heart.
Oh, just place me at it. I don't know where to put my character.
Hello.
I
There we go.
I don't
Okay.
know where to.
You get 8
Okay,
plus
there.
9 HP.
8 plus 9. Okay, so
17.
we'll get 17.
Shira, and the end is right in front of you. Okay. I need you to make a wisdom save. Yeah, you hear some sounds, but you're able to dodge out of the way of wherever they were.
Wouldn't be the first I've heard. Wouldn't be the first I've heard. Fuck. Okay, just continue.
Okay. Go, Alex.
Alright, give me the save. What is it?
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw. Gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha.
As the orbs around you begin to
9.
brighten,
Awesome.
and they strike you with lightning, and you take 7 lightning damage.
Alright, I just got that 7 health.
Percival,
I just got that hell.
You need to roll a 2 to win.
it's everyone has to get to the end.
Yes.
Oh, that was convenient for you.
Now you have to roll a 1.
Oh my god, you got 24 health.
That's how board games work.
In
You have to
total.
roll a 1 now.
In total, yes. 15 plus 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Speedrun, go,
So-
go.
Okay, no.
Shira.
no, shield.
Oh, you went there. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you get to the
There's
chest.
a chest.
It's open.
You open it, and inside is a bag. And
Oh,
you
for
hear,
fuck's sake.
you hear, you, you hear everybody says, that's a bag, and I think you'll be needing that later. One might call it a bag of necessity.
What's it do mechanically speaking?
It's a bag that will give you something you need at a later time because it's necessary.
It's called plot readjustment.
I look in the bag.
You can't open it. It won't open for some reason. It's a drawstring, but it's as tough as iron.
It's the bag of wind from SpongeBob.
I don't want to open that. Okay, yeah, that's me then.
Okay. Alex.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, make a dexterity saving throw again. You
13.
fail. The lights begin to brighten again as you are struck by lightning and take 7 more lightning damage. Percival,
Whatever.
you win.
Sure. No. Fuck you. Put
You
me back.
have to roll a
Put me
1
back.
exactly to win.
No.
If you roll anything higher,
No.
Yeah, you know what? If you
you
roll anything higher, I'm throwing
No.
you back to the beginning and we have to
No.
restart.
Shira.
No, be like snakes and ladders. If he rolls higher, he goes backwards. So 1, 2,
Shira.
3,
No.
4, 5,
Yes.
6.
do that.
Okay, what are you
Yeah.
trying to
do
say
that.
to Shira? What are you trying to say to Shira?
Siri.
Goose.
Duh.
No, like squat. I'm gonna throw my blade.
At
The chest. It's 60
the
feet.
chest that's
No.
empty?
This one.
The chest that's
It's
empty?
Fuck.
You're not getting any more stuff.
You could
Okay.
like
Roll
throw
a
it to me and
d6.
pull me over,
you
but
hear-
you know, asshole.
You hear a clapping, and you hear the theme song
I
of
don't
Earth, Wind,
give
and
a
Fire
shit.
again as you reach the end of the board game. And
No,
Edward says,
first roll a d6.
"Congratulations!"
Pull me over, asshole.
I have to stab you to do it.
as you two
Fucking
As you two
try
are
me.
arguing, Alex, you see all that. You see some more black mist coming out of their mouths, and Edward saying, "You two seem lively. But we're not done yet. The two of you need to make it to the end as well."
This one could help me do that, but no.
I don't have my action anymore.
Shira,
Roll
You
your
didn't
d6,
have-
Shira.
Okay. Uh-oh.
4. No. 4.
Oh, okay. Dexterity saving throw?
That's how math goes.
Dexterity saving throw?
Yep. I'm good at those. It's like my best stat.
The lights light up and you get struck by lightning for 5 lightning damage.
Go.
I take
Alex
none.
goes, Percival went, Percival's done. Shira, it's your turn.
No, I can do something.
No, you can't.
36 paces forward.
You make it to the heart. Good job.
How much out?
13 plus con. Alex.
I already did.
Oh, okay. Shira, 5. You win. Alex.
Fuck.
you get HP. Oh wow. Shira, you're done. You're done, hon.
1, 2. Wait. 1, 2,
I win.
4. I want to get more health.
No. You're all at the end. And you see as Edward and Lydia are clapping for you, they say, good job. We're so proud of you. It looks like you finally finished our board game, Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Underline finally.
Underline, finally, yes. Now you 3. It's time that we move on.
I
Do you know
give Shira the
how
weird
much-
fucking amulet.
You're gonna have to send me. I didn't write down notes of what you got, so you're gonna have to send me yours.
Yep.
But she goes. Do you know how much ad revenue you could make if you put this on TV?
That's not a bad idea, hun.
It isn't.
What's a TV?
So Eve taught me this. Before she tried to kill me. So it's this amazing
TV is an
device.
box that displays live feed.
Interesting.
Don't be ridiculous. It has tiny people you control.
Shut up.
That's a reference if anyone gets it.
Well,
I
you
think
3,
I'm
we're not done yet.
really want this chocolate factory.
You
That's all I
haven't
can
finished
think of.
Wonderland. And
Yeah,
Edward
it's-
says, yes, you still have a few more rounds to get through before you can make it to your material desires.
Then let's make it quick.
Quick!
Shira, make a charisma saving throw.
I know he's doing this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Make a charisma saving throw.
I'm
you're
gonna
fine.
stab him.
No,
I'm gonna
this
grab
isn't
her.
a violent thing. This isn't a
No,
violent
I know. She knows what it does. She knows what she heard what it does.
I'm gonna try and just block the lightsaber. I'm gonna put up my shield.
Edward and Lydia don't let you do that. And they say, we want you to suffer, but we don't want you to kill each other. Let's calm down. And the
She's
door opens
glaring at him.
as the board game lowers into the floor and the room twists around you. And you're standing in a dark room again. And there's the door in front of you, and they say, like we said, it's time for another round.
I'm guessing we're ending session here.
Yes. And as you begin to make your way into the store, you see once again the Wheel of Sacrifice.
I hate that fucking wheel. It's so dumb.
What even did you use on me anyway? What
The
color
amulets
was?
that make you tell the truth.
I just remembered something and got my hope a lot. Because I remember a bunch of my teachers said there might be school today. Because there's supposed to be a big blizzard or whatever. I just looked outside. There's no snow anymore. That was a huge kick in the dick. That just hurt.
But I know you took my fucking mask, you bitch.
I didn't.
Then the
Um,
fuck happened? I mean,
cool.
Alex is too
So
fucking
you
stupid.
are at the same amount of
I'm a
HP that you're at right
fucking
now.
player.
Next time.
Why is it even as a player everyone blames me for shit? This is fucking ridiculous.
Because you already stole shit from someone else.
Yeah,
that's
to be
why.
fair.
That was a one-time thing,
That was a
and there was a
one-time
genuine reason. She found out what the vial does, and she needed it for her fucking son.
I want
You saw how well that worked, didn't it?
Yeah, what the fuck is she gonna do with some fucking mask?
Oh,
What, go to a masquerade party? Like fuck, I didn't even know you
Yeah.
had a mask.
person.
I didn't even know
Your
you
backpack
had a
might.
mask.
Your backpack. might.
Mosque.
Mosque.
Boss.
Alright, well, thank you. Go. Bye, Gold.
There's no point in even the bed.
I told
Good
you
night,
it
Gold. Have a
was
good
long.
sleep.
Minutes.
My gold. I hope you suffer at school because you're sleepy.
I probably will. I hope you
Sleep
suffer
well.
at school because you're an asshole. How about that?
I'll make him suffer.
I will.
You know what? I hope you suffer at home too.
Oh, I already do.
Hope you suffer more.
So you want my dad to fuck on my other wrist, you said?
What?
Nothing.
I heard dad and cuck, and I don't want to know the rest of the sentence.
Jay, you should listen to the thing I sent you.
I will.
You should listen to what I put.
So you can
in
give me my
the-
dark vision.
Well, okay, so there's an item. And you're more, okay, I'll tell this to you. You'll more than likely get it. All I need you to do is be a half decent person to an NPC. And that's not hard because they're not a dick.
Should be easy enough. As long as it's mine and not
Legit,
anyone else's
just-
because you promised it to me.
Make a friend. If you like make an enemy of this person, that was your fault and not mine.
I do music for D&D stuff. If you give me
What?
something else, I'll give you my my uwu.
I have.
Gold. Gold.
Listen to it. No pauses, Jaden.
I told
No
Gold he's
pauses.
not allowed to give it to anyone else, otherwise he loses access to my OnlyFans content.
Yeah.
1 second.
But if you give me something, I'll let you have it, Jay.
How long is this? Gold.
6 seconds long.
It's amazing. Gold, tell him it's actually pretty good.
No, this is not.
Hold on, let me.
This isn't the Ulu. This is the
Gold.
SpongeBob one.
Oh, that one. Okay, yeah, that one's good too.
Listen to the whole thing, Jay. This is what you get for Rory being Australian and hurting my brain. You have to take the blame for it since Rory died. Apparently.
I always get to take the fucking blame because of you assholes.
Yeah, isn't it fun?
Okay, I'm back.
You love it. What up, Rory?
Not much. My room smells.
So, do you know what you've made me do?
X3 nuzzles.
I'm gonna be spending days whiskey.
Oh
going
no!
through every
No!
single spell in my spell